Oh, looks like Ron's jumped into the puzzle. Oh, I got it started off with about 4 answers to give myself a head start. But he's already snaked ahead of me. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Okay. Come on. Come on.
I can barely hear you. Your mic is acting up.
How about now?
Okay, I can hear you.
What I was saying was it takes about 20-30 seconds for my headset to kick in after I plug it in.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I'm sitting here waiting for the sound to transfer to my ears.
Sorry, Ronald. I will turn it down. Ronald says the music is still quite loud.
But yeah, I just turned it down. I was trying to get to it. Yeah, as soon as I jump in, I turn it up to about 50, and then when
we jump in, you jump it down to 20.
Yeah. I'm trying to make it less annoying. Maybe 15. Okay. Yeah, I was saving that last puzzle because I purposely didn't do the last few answers because there was some interesting clues, and I wanted to read off those clues at the start of the session today just because I thought the clues and the answers, I thought they were very clever, and I was going to share them. But Ronald finished off the puzzle.
Knocked it out.
Knocked it out, so I couldn't.
What were they?
I can't even remember now, but it was
Is there a way to go?
The name of the puzzle was something about angry stuff. So I remember. Oh, I can't remember. One of them was like steamed something, because steamed means angry. So it was like steamed something, and I can't remember. But
you should go back and check and see if there's a way to.
They were very clever. They were very clever. So I was going to do a little thing like I've seen the guy who does the New York Times puzzle do, and go through the clues that he thought were especially clever. So do we want to go ahead and get this started before I start talking about what I'm eating and drinking? How about you get your Twitch folks in here?
Yeah, I will do that. I was pulling up Twitch on my phone so I could have it ready because we inevitably every single week always have at least one person on Twitch. It's like, are you trying to get followers? Is spam? I'm like, bruh.
I know. I think this current situation is working okay, at least I hope, where I get up and I like set up the computer first and set up the crossword so that I can have it going right at 10
and do the little we'll be here
and then go down and get my coffee.
I think that seems like it's working for me.
I think that works best so that something is up right at 10.
Yeah, I've noticed 3 weeks overslept.
I've noticed with several of the like when I go back and watch the recordings of live streams, or even when I go on a live stream right at the live stream time, I've noticed a lot of them have the I don't know what the word.
Yeah, their loading page or their waiting page, whatever.
Yeah, their waiting page. They have it up for a good 10 minutes.
Bruh, good VODs will cut that out. I don't know. Like there are some VODs that I go back and watch on YouTube that like they leave them in, but my favorite VODs are, and I know Secret Sleepover Society does this now. They used to leave it in, but now they cut it out and cut straight to when they're about to turn the screen on. Because if this is a recording, then you can cut that out.
Yeah. So I'll mention that to Chloe.
Since Chloe's going to be doing all of our editing.
Which, to be fair, I talked to her and she does want to do the editing, but the program she normally uses or learned on in college is a paid expensive program. So now she's trying to learn a cheaper free or free program to do. But she doesn't want to just use the YouTube tools because she said that doesn't give you a good video.
Was it paid as in like you just buy it once and can use it, or is it a subscription?
It's a subscription. You know, everybody's going to subscription these days.
Yeah. That will never not irritate me. We can talk about it in a minute, but subscriptions for things where it's not like you're not going to be getting consistently new things coming in. Like subscriptions for Netflix, I understand because there will constantly be more like new movies and they'll be giving you new stuff. A subscription for like Adobe, it will always be Adobe.
But I think because I remember when I was doing my major before I switched from internet whatever to medical coding, which honestly I wanted to do the medical billing and coding anyway, but they didn't have a major for it at first that I could do from home, and then they finally had one, and so I switched majors. But the whole thing is supposedly that if you subscribe, then you're getting all the updates that they do immediately right away. Like for instance, with Windows or with like Microsoft Word, because I subscribe to Microsoft 365 and I just write it off as a work expense because I use it every day at work. So they, instead of having to spend $50 or whatever to buy the new version of Word when it comes out, you know, like they have one version of Word and then you do all the things. Are you getting Twitch up or are we deciding against Twitch?
Oh, we can get Twitch up. I just didn't want to pull it up in the middle of our conversation.
Oh,
I've got it ready.
Oh, well, we don't need to do all that. Go ahead and get Twitch up.
Let's drop the crossword.
Okay, so I won't take a bite of my food then.
I mean, you can. We can take a second.
No, because I could eat while we do the crossword. So
okay. And yes, I saw your comment, Ronald. We're gonna talk about the crochet along at least a little bit.
I forgot to bring my crocheting in here because I was going to try to crochet while I do the crossword, but that's probably foolish.
Hopefully not your crochet along. That doesn't start till tomorrow.
No, I'm not starting that till tomorrow.
Oh, just your regular. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go. Twitch in 3, 2, click. Nope. Okay, now 3. Hello, world. Welcome to the Friday Coffee Klatsch playing around. I am Artemis. What if I had stage fright? What if I started and immediately had stage fright after we've been doing this for so long? Hi, this is the Friday Coffee Klatsch playing around, where normally we have the Wednesday Coffee Klatsch, which is talking around, and now we're playing around because we are gamer bros. I am Artemis or Maya. People will call me both, but that is me, and this is my co-gamer, Danny. And today we're going to be playing games.
You called me by my first name?
Would you rather? This is my co-gamer, Mother.
Yeah.
Dang it. This is my co-gamer, Mother.
You always call me Mommy. When would you do it?
We're already breaking down people.
Do you not like me anymore?
We've lost it. Now I'm just an adult. I'm an adult who can call you by your first name.
But we're here to do a few word games and such over your coffee, your breakfast, your what have you. Maybe you've already eaten your breakfast because you get up at the crack of dawn, unlike us, and you're already on to folding laundry and ironing clothes. You can still let us keep you company. So I thought, do we want to go ahead and finish the crossword at Planet Crossword that we started today, and then
Yeah,
move
we
on
can
to
work on
something
that,
else?
or at least get as far as we can. Because I don't have a hard out today. Today, nobody has to be at work until 2 p.m. So I don't have a hard out until 1.
Okie dokie. Well, so if you would like this first puzzle, if you would like to join us, you can go to the URL that is scrolling across the bottom of your screen, and you can put in your own answers. The rest of our puzzles you can watch and just shout answers to us in the comments, but this one you can actually put in your own answers. While you're putting, I'm going to let you have a head start before I start putting in words. I am drinking coffee. Let me see. This is a left-handed mug, and I'm not left-handed, but I'll try for a moment. I am drinking coffee in my Ravenclaw mug that your brother bought me for Christmas several years ago.
Cute.
Ravenclaw. I hardly ever use it, so I thought I'd bring it out because I feel guilty when I don't use my gifts. And I finished off yesterday the pistachio creamer, so now I have vanilla caramel with an extra shot of mushroom coffee.
Nice.
I started putting the extra shots of mushroom coffee on our video days to give me a little boost.
I need to get some like coffee filters and stuff because I have my friend gave me, she makes like a mushroom herb coffee and she just like gave me a pack. And so I've been wanting to drink it, but we don't have any coffee filters right now because
Oh
we were
yeah,
buying the like
mine is instant. It's like an
instant.
instant
Okay.
blend. It's got a little bit of
Mine,
creamer. It's got a little bit of creamer in it. It's got some protein powder in it. It's mushroom.
yeah,
It's
mine is my friend gathered a lot of these herbs locally and dried them herself.
I am also having some leftover McDonald's nuggets from your husband,
We're gonna try that
my
again.
husband's
Mm-hmm.
lunch/dinner. He didn't finish.
Mm.
He always gets more than he thinks he's gonna eat, and then he doesn't finish it. Even though it's been over 10 years since he got that lap band, he still ends up buying some days
More food, yeah.
more food than he can actually eat. Because we both of us used to be those people who go through the drive-through. Excuse me. Go through the drive-through and get 2 burgers each and a large fry, because we both grew up in households where fast food was a rarity, a treat. So when we got on our
2
own,
burgers on a large fry. That is so much.
so once we got out where we had our own money,
Sure, come on in. Yeah, we've got join the crossword. Yeah, we've got the URL scrolling across the bottom. It's hovercats.gg/sheeple. Yeah, you can join in the crossword and everything. But yeah, tuber, if I'm going to get food, I'm like an all-day snacker. I can't do like big meals. So if I'm going to get food, it'll be, thank you, Ronald, for putting it in the chat. But if I'm going to get food, like a single burger, if I'm getting a large fry, it has to be a single burger. And my friends joke about this all the time. Whenever it comes up, but I cannot eat or drink an entire milkshake. I cannot have an adult-sized milkshake. It is far too much for me, and it fills up my tummy so fast. Anytime I go somewhere that's got milkshakes, I have to I will usually ask, especially if it's a new place, I'll ask if they have the kid size. And that is I can finish an entire kid size. Even a small at most places, I can't finish and end up giving the rest to whoever is with me. It is so much.
I totally understand, because I am not when we go and get especially when it comes to ice cream type products. Well, it takes me a while to go through a whole milkshake, or especially you know how you go to some of the specialty places and they have these really big cones with 3 scoops and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get it in a cone. I need to get it in a cup so I can put a lid on it and put it in the
Yes.
freezer and eat the other half. As
My
much as
friend,
I like ice cream.
there's a local ice cream place near us, Meadow Sweet Creamery, and they do like they do like some of their ice creams are like novelty ice creams, but they also do just like interesting flavors that aren't like, because I feel like novelty is like you're doing it for like a fun thing at the event, but it's like you're not expecting a bunch of people to eat it. Whereas like interesting flavors, they're expecting a lot of people to eat it because they're interesting. You just haven't tried them before.
Mm-hmm.
But they
Okay. Berg is coming up on my tail here.
oh, I'm nowhere near that. I'm not even concerned anymore.
Those answers are coming fast.
But they are coming in so much great. But yeah, they know now every time I go, because they've got like a nice like lavender ice cream, and they've got like a rose ice cream that I'll get a lot. But they know that every time I come over there, even if I ask for a cone, I'm gonna need a cup.
I like like with the sugar cones. I like the taste of the cone, but I can't.
Sugar cones are the devil. I hate sugar cones. Like if that's the only way that I actually honestly, if I have the option between a sugar cone or no cone, I'll just go no cone. I don't prefer sugar cones. If I'm getting a cone, I want a waffle cone.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Sugar cones are the ones that have the kind of flat bottom. Waffle cones are the ones that come to a point that taste
so I'm talking about a waffle cone then.
Yeah.
To me that's a sugar cone because it's sweeter than the cones that we grew up with the flat bottom that tastes like
that tastes like cardboard.
Cardboard, yeah.
It tastes like slightly sweetened cardboard, yeah, but that's a sugar cone. The one that you like is a waffle cone. Okay, Remember that year on the cruise that Daddy brought the waffle cones and gave everybody a waffle cone? We went to he gave everybody a waffle cone and we were going to get ice cream. And everybody's like, where y'all get those at? Where y'all get those at? We're like, oh, we brought these. We're professionals. Oh my goodness, I was just looking at the food and it's gone.
I know.
Maybe I can solve this long one. Nope, I got nothing. Trade something.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I couldn't solve the long one either.
Cheez-Its. Usually clues will go like through, but I think everybody's starting at the top because usually clues will go through the bottom. And so while everybody's like solving the ones at the top, I can be like filling in the ones at the bottom, but there's nothing at the bottom. And I don't know, like these clues feel so vague today. Whoa. Is this? No, is that? Is that? Nope, I don't know how to spell that word. No,
Bird is getting them before I can even type them.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to figure out this long one here in the middle. What's the name of this quiz?
More is less.
More is less. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all.
57 puzzle.
IKEA. Oh, I was just looking at it.
58 butchered. 61 cry uncle.
Ooh.
Okay, I got one.
Is this? Nope.
Ice climber's hazard. Quick tennis competition. Oh no.
Yeah, I just don't know some of these words.
47 down. What busy people might be on? I don't know. 48. 1998 De Niro thriller set in France. No idea.
I don't got the rest of these.
49. 1993 Ethan Hawke film about cannibalism. What?
Exactly. These are all references that I do not know. It feels like we are really getting to the dregs of these crosswords. But I'm going to be so upset when we finish all the crosswords and don't have any left.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I mean, we could always, because there have been a lot of crosswords. Could we just go back to the beginning? Because the first few crosswords we didn't even do on stream. It was just like us and Isaac.
But I think if I pull them back up, they show up as finished.
As solved. Oh,
yeah.
Dang. Bummerino. There any sponsors?
Unless you want
that
to
have a crossword site. I could try. I can't guarantee that my computer won't have a crisis and explode itself. Also, if they're crevasse, it was crevasse. Oh, I was thinking it was avalanche the whole time, and I just didn't know how to spell avalanche. It was crevasse.
Oh,
goodness.
47 across. Tuba for beginners. Okay, you're an old marching band person. You should know that. Something brass. It is something brass. I think.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, but it's cheeky because it's got a question mark, so it's some sort of cheeky thing.
Okay.
For beginners.
Okay. There, I got.
No, I need more. I'm gonna need more letters before I can figure out what they're trying to do there.
Okay, a big hit is a smash. Okay.
I'm just gonna be sitting here staring at this tuba one. I will get it.
So what is 54 across? Lambda follower. Oh, lambda moo. Is that moo? Yes, lambda moo. Okay.
Good for you.
Well, I gotta try to keep it because Berg has even outpaced Ronald. How
the screen has gone green.
How on earth? Let's see. Oh, I don't know 33 or 34 down. What's 32 across? Some printers for short. Would it be HPs? Yes.
Maybe I just need more coffee in the morning because it feels like y'all are pulling these answers out of thin air.
Okay. 35. What do you mean out of thin air? Cutthroat stockbroker's skill.
Oh, I figured out what it is.
Okay, well, type it.
It's training bras, like training bras. Bras.
Oh. That's why, yeah. It said what this would be. That's what the number one crew across is singular. What 47 across ceases to be if you subtract an S from the end.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
Because yeah, training brass turns into training bras. Earthly caress turns into earthly cares.
Mm-hmm.
Is that trade deadliner?
Trade deadline S.
Oh, deadliness. Not
deadliness.
Deadliness.
I was like deadline S.
If you're a stock trader, your skill is trade deadliness.
I see. Yeah, I didn't get to pull up the clue again before it got filled in.
You take off the S and it's trade deadlines. Very good, Berg. Very good.
Congrats. Do we want to do some of the dailies?
Sure. I'm gonna pull this off the screen for a second because, as we usually do, if you're new here, what I do is as soon as we finish that puzzle, I'm gonna go ahead and put up the next puzzle, and it's in the background. Y'all can play it if you want to, or you can shout out answers to us for these other puzzles.
Oh, so they stream crosswords too. Is there another crossword site? Because we're running out of puzzles. We are fully running out of puzzles because we are trying to find another one that like lets everybody put in the answers together that we can have up on stream. And this is the only one that we can find, but they're like their site is kind of deactivated. Like they're not adding any new stuff. Down to cross. Okay. Well, you're putting up a new crossword. I'm gonna look that up.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like all the moderate puzzles on this side, I can either put an easy small one up. All the easy ones are smalls. All the large ones that we've got left seem to be hard ones. I try to go for a moderate large so that there's room for everybody to, answer clues.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have. I found another moderate large. Okay, I'll put that up. The name of the puzzle is Flaky Outsides. I can only imagine what that theme leads to.
Yes, Ronald, we're doing the dailies. And it looks like we can the Washington Post might allow people to collab. So maybe we can do that as one of our dailies as well.
Yes, I was what do you consider dailies, Ronald?
I assume Ronald considers dailies our dailies. The dailies that we normally do.
Well, we do something different every week. I was gonna go.
Don't.
I was thinking of going to Puzzmo this week and doing another crossword.
Oh, Ronald just does Vandal every day.
I do a random variety of stuff. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to chew in you guys' ears.
I'm gonna see if I can pull up the daily. So it's Lil
Vandal was not from the 1930s. You lie.
Today's Vandal is from the 1930s. There's no way I'm gonna get it.
Oh Lord, I haven't done Vandal in over a week, but I'll have to go do that today after the stream.
Now we're gonna spoil the Vandal for everybody. I'm pulling it up right now since you're eating a sandwich.
You can't do that.
I'm spoiling for the people. Oh, she says she knows it's a song she definitely knows. Here, or Ronald says it's a song you definitely know. God, my brain. Okay, so let me share screen. We're gonna share the
For those who are new here, I wake up right before we do this stream, and my stomach starts to hurt if I don't eat right away. So I'm sitting here eating. I'll try not to chew in your ear.
While you're doing that, I am going to listen to the Vandal. Oh, I bet I'm probably not going to get it even at all a little. Let's pause our background music. Pause. There we go. Okay.
That does not sound like Somewhere Over the Rainbow to me, Nat Berg.
It doesn't yet. Maybe it'll sound like it when the clarinet comes in?
Maybe. I do enjoy this spooky sound, though.
It does sound spooky. Let's go. I want to hear all the parts now.
I think Ronald may have overestimated what I know, because so far.
We're going to go to the next one. It does sound very cinematic. Maybe it is somewhere in Brando. It's still like I would not have gotten to that if someone had said it. But now that it has been said, then that is where my brain is leaning. But I'm to play it honest. I would not have gotten to that if it was this right here. I'm gonna add the flute and the harp. Not just saying flute and harp and adding basically nothing.
I know. It's very pretty, but I can't figure it out. There's an almost familiar sound to it at the end of it, but I can't grasp onto it.
Yeah, the place that they choose to pull their snippets from these songs as well is also like, what? Well, here comes the voice cover. It's almost certainly Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I feel it. But it doesn't sound like it until the melody comes in.
Until you get that voice cover part come in there.
So wild. I just apparently don't know the background to that song.
So you were right, Bird.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it doesn't even. It really does not sound like that until
it doesn't.
The voice cover part.
It absolutely doesn't.
Wild. So was 5 the par for that one?
Where does it say the par?
If you look at the results, it usually shows.
Oh, I see it.
Like on
it says very hard par 5.
Yeah. That makes sense because it really doesn't sound like anything until
it doesn't. That's one that I'm surprised you didn't get that though, because didn't you watch Wizard of Oz like 100 billion times as a child?
Exactly, and I've blocked it out since then.
It's gone. It did sound dark. It sounded like it sounded super like ominous up until like I think right up until that little bit of flute and harp that they added that didn't help at all. I'm irritated that was even a section. Like they're like, we have to have this many sections, so flute and harp are going to be in there even though they don't do anything. Okay. Have you finished eating enough to pull up your dailies?
Okay, so.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to do some crocheting over here.
Okay, Down for a Cross. Did you take a look at Down for a Cross? I've looked at, now that I've pulled it up, I realize I've looked at Down for a Cross before, but I didn't quite understand how to do it as a multiplayer situation. Or is it just us doing the puzzle and
people giving answers in the chat,
and people yelling answers in the chat? It's not like,
because I don't mind that, but I would prefer if we could have other people joining in. Yeah, you share the link in the chat after you open it up. Okay, and then people can do it. Great.
Okay. So, do we want to be bold and try the New York Times puzzle for today, or we could try the USA Today from yesterday? I think those puzzles are easier. You
can go right ahead, but we okay, and then everybody logs in like in Hupper Cats. Okay. Well, we were gonna do the dailies. We've already got a crossword up in the background. We can do our dailies.
Okay, so we can try this one.
I mean, we can do our dailies and then come back to this if we want to have a crossword day.
Okay. Well, what are we doing? Are we doing
little snacks, baby snacks?
Oh, little snack. You want to do little snack? Okay.
Yeah.
Little snack.
I was like, what do you think I mean by dailies?
Fallen in love with little snack.
I do like little snacks.
I do like,
and I like snacks. I like that we have the option of going back to do the older ones, because there was the one like the Billie Eilish one. I think we maybe got lucky on. But then going back and doing the snacks one was fun.
Okay. You
Ooh,
just
let's see,
completed
also
your
just
verification on Puzzmo. What is when you mean
verification.
verification? What
I
are we
forget which
talking
one
about,
Puzzmo
sir?
is.
Puzzmo is that one that had like the flip art puzzle, and it has a crossword puzzle, and it has what's the other thing that we did on there?
Oh, they require email verification. That's the wrong thing. I think I remember the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna do Puzzmo today. So let's do a little snack. Today's theme on Little
Fingers
Snack
crossed for downwards.
is robots.
Okay.
And they do have a downwards.
Love downwards.
Or so we can do robots, or we can check out some of the past days. We've got Nicolas Cage, Girl with a Pearl Earring, game shows,
Ubisoft games.
Soft games, or Mad Max. Days
See,
off. I think I did the days off one myself, so it doesn't count.
I want to try the Ubisoft games, but I don't want to. I don't want to be outed as not a gamer, bro, for not knowing any games.
Oh, let's do it anyway. You want to do the Ubisoft games?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do Ubisoft games.
Everybody in the chat, we need your utmost attention to help. Okay.
Okay. So the first one is there a downwards to this one? There is a downwards.
Isaac calling me out as not a real gamer.
There is a downwards. Okay, what the? Let's bring the what the up. This is basically where it's like a puzzle. You try to figure it out based on the picture. I need to make that so I can see it because I can't see it. I have to do the contrast for a second. Okay, so it is 3, 6, 7. It's 3 words, 7 letters. The first
So the word in the middle is probably the.
That's what I'm thinking, and then 5 letters the last word. Okay, let me. Okay. So. Can you guys? Because see, I cannot see those. I cannot see those spaces at all.
Isaac said we're wrong. The middle word isn't the.
Oh.
And is what Berg is suggesting.
Okay. Yeah, and is a good option. 7 letters to start though.
Isaac said it's not and.
It's not League. Well, League of Legends wouldn't fit in there anyway.
I'm trying to figure out what the rainbow has to do with it. Oh no.
The rainbow has to have something to do with it.
Is the first word rainbow? You want to just type in rainbow?
Could it be rainbow 6 something? Because I think Rainbow Six is a thing, right? I've heard of Rainbow Six.
That sounds familiar.
So what would the 5 words be at the end? Rainbow Six. Arena.
Doors. They're looking at a door.
Oh,
these things are usually pretty like straightforward.
Yeah.
But I don't know games.
Rainbow Six, not.
Berg is suggesting force.
Force. Well, yeah, we get 2 tries. Let's try force.
Yeah, because they're like forcing their way through the door. Does it tell us what we have wrong?
Okay, so Rainbow Six is right, and an E at the end of it. So we just have to figure out those 4 letters.
I don't know.
So FOR and C, none of those letters are in whatever is at the bottom.
Rainbow Six. Isaac says siege. S-I-E-G.
Oh, that sounds right. There we go. Okay, the next one is putt-putt problem.
Chloe also came in at the last second with siege. Chloe, you gotta type faster. I know you're working on editing, but you gotta type faster.
This must be a new one because they're telling me how to play.
Putt-putt problems. Tap and fold the ball to aim for a cup with the correct answer. Ooh, are you gonna be able to play this?
Answer wrong and you'll lose 3 lives and you're out. and watch out for the
Watch out for
bombs. So
bombs.
remember, don't hit the bombs. Okay.
Well, duh. Do you ever want to hit a bomb ever? A bomb's ever a good thing?
Okay, round 1, Final Fantasy.
I don't know.
Oh Lord.
I know
Okay.
it's Final Fantasy's not Nintendo. I want to say it's Square Enix. Is Final Fantasy Square Enix?
Oh no.
Ronald's saying Square.
I'm aiming in the wrong direction. Square.
Isaac's saying Square. Everybody's agreeing with me that it's Square Enix.
There we go.
Hey.
Okay. Kingdom Hearts.
But Kingdom Hearts has Final Fantasy characters, so that would also be Square Enix.
Okay. There we go.
Metroid. Is that Nintendo?
I don't think Metroid is Nintendo. So it might be Ubisoft because I don't think it's Nintendo.
Time in chat. Is Metroid an Ubisoft?
I can't see the chat. So
Ronald says the original Metroid was on NES. But he doesn't know if it was made by Nintendo. Isaac is saying Nintendo.
Okay.
So we've got 2 people. Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's go with Nintendo.
Yep, they're guessing Nintendo too. Sweet.
Far Cry.
Far Cry's an Ubisoft. I know Far Cry's an Ubisoft.
There we go.
Because Far Cry Blood Dragon is one of my favorite games, even though it's not a real Far Cry game.
Oh
Prince
no, now there's a bomb. Prince of Persia.
I do not know. I don't know anything about that game. I know the title of that game. I know it exists. I don't know anything about that game. Chat, y'all got any guesses for Prince of Persia? While she tries not to hit this bomb.
Anybody got a guess?
We're waiting. Isaac's saying Nintendo.
That was my initial guess was Nintendo.
All right, that's the only guess he has in the chat so far. Why don't you go ahead?
Are we going with Nintendo?
We're going to go with Nintendo. Wait for the bomb to pass and go. Oh my goodness. Will it go in?
Go in the hole.
Okay. We were
And
wrong.
I was wrong.
And it didn't even tell us. Oh, but there's a heart. You can get a heart.
Well, it says Ubisoft at the I don't know. Okay. Dragon Quest.
Isaac, you saying Square Enix for Dragon Quest? Ronald says, oh wow, Dragon Quest is one of my favorite franchises. I feel like I've seen people play it, but I haven't played it. Oh, Isaac said the Ubisoft jiggled, so that means that other one should have been Ubisoft.
Okay.
But yeah, he's saying he's guessing Square Enix for Dragon Quest. So you think you could aim for Square Enix and also try to get that heart?
Square Enix for Dragon Quest? Okay.
And try to snag the heart.
Oh, I am not hitting that heart. I'll tell you that now.
It's like you were trying not to hit the heart. Oh shoot! Which one is Kirby?
I was trying to hit it.
Nintendo?
Kirby's Nintendo. Oh, I didn't mean to hit it. Oh no! I accidentally tapped it.
You can't be tapping stuff. You can't be tapping stuff. Okay, Fire Emblem. Everybody that I know in the world has played Fire Emblem, and I don't know what it is.
Is that not Nintendo?
No, Isaac is saying Square Enix.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait. Let's hover for a second and let some other people answer though, because there's a
I'm
delay.
not gonna hover because what happened with the last one was what happened with the last one is I was on the ball and then I accidentally lifted my hand and it just let it go.
Okay,
So
I'm waiting for a second to make sure because there's a delay, so I'm waiting for a second to make sure that I am not reading an old answer on a delay. But I think it looks like we're saying Square Enix because Ronald says he doesn't remember. He only did it once. Yeah, with the chat, there's always a delay. So like when we say something, there's a minute for them to see us say it and then respond.
Should I have switched to my iPad?
No, it's not a delay like that. You're good. Ooh, but now Spectrum's coming for you. So it looks like we're going for Square Enix and Ronald. Do you got the heart? We got it wrong, but you got
I
the
hit
heart.
the heart.
This is the one that I was hoping
no.
for. Rayman is definitely Ubisoft. Rayman is Ubisoft, and I know that in my heart. I played so much Rayman as a child. Rayman is absolutely Ubisoft.
Okay.
This is the one that I was hoping would show up.
So
This
now
is
I
one
just
I know
have
for
to
sure.
not hit the.
Just not hit the bomb, and we're good. This is round 9 to 9.
Yay!
Yay! We got most of them.
So we got most of them, and that Kirby was just an accidental because I knew the answer to that one.
Because we knew, yeah.
Okay, down to our favorite, downward.
Downwards. That one was fun though. I like that one. The golf one. I hope they do more of those.
Yeah.
Okay, because we've got 9 people watching today. Wild.
Assassin's Creed games. Oh no.
Oh, it's just straight up Assassin's Creed games? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the way the downwards works is you look in the thing and you find words that fit within the theme. So this is going to be Assassin's Creed games. So go ahead and highlight the rogue that's already highlighted right there. And we're going to look in and see if we can see the other Assassin's Creed games and highlight them. And all of the Assassin's Creed games will make a path for her to get to the end. There are fake out words in there as well. So just be aware of that.
And you see the life bar, the health bar, the heart bar, whatever you call it, you real gamers. You lose.
Ronald called out. Oh, go ahead.
You lose health if we pick one of the fake out words. So
Ronald called out Valhalla.
Yeah, we got to get all the way down here and get to this key so that we can open this door here. Mm-hmm. And then we have to get all the way down to...
This feels like an extra long one.
Yeah, it is an extra long one because the key is usually in the first room.
Yeah.
And then we have to get all the way down to where this treasure is right here. And there are some, like you see some icons, some of the words are represented by icons so that they can fit like into the puzzle. So,
all right. So
if you see an icon, it almost always needs to be in the word. But you said Valhalla. I see Valhalla.
Okay. And Isaac called out, yeah, there's a theme. The theme is Assassin's Creed games. So all of these are going to be the titles of Assassin's Creed games.
Or I guess related to Assassin's Creed games? Because is Rogue the name of a game or is it just something that's in a game?
Assassin's Creed Rogue sounds like a game to me.
I don't know. Rogue sounds like a character to me, but what do I know?
So Berg is guessing Crystal. If you want to highlight that, it's right after the G in Rogue.
Yeah, I saw Crystal, but I wasn't sure if that was related to an assassin. See, that was a fake out word.
Oh, but the S is one, it looks like. Syndicate. S down. Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Okay. So yeah, we lost half our health on...
You lose a lot getting the wrong one. Oh my goodness.
So, and if we lose all our health and that's the end of the puzzle, we don't get to finish solving it, so...
Well, let's, you want to scroll down to the other rooms because people were calling out a couple. Isaac said Origin and Mirage, which are, Isaac, can you throw out which rooms those are in? Oh, there's Origin.
I see Origins right there. Origins. And I see Mirage right there.
Okay. So those are Isaac's two.
So that would get us into that room. Is Odyssey one?
I don't know.
I see the word Odyssey. I see the word Ranger.
Doubting myself now.
I see the word Shadows.
Oh, Ronald says it's based on each letter. So if you're not sure, only click one letter at a time. So go up. Oh, you're good. We like having everybody throw in the answers. So go to, because Berg threw in black. So can you press the B in black and let's see if it's, because that would connect us down to that line there.
Yes, Berg, do not apologize because we have put in way more wrong answers than any of the viewers have.
It's black flag. Go. So there's 2 blacks in there. You want to go to the black that's to the left. Because this is Assassin's Creed black flag.
Okay, wait a minute. Which room are we in? The first one? The
first
second
room.
one? First room.
So you see the E for Rogue, go down to and to the right one. Yeah, black flag. So make sure you highlight the,
Okay. There we
Assassin's
go.
Creed Black Flag. So we need to get from Rogue to. So Crystal wasn't one. We need to get from Rogue to Unity. Oh, duh! They already called out Unity. So the U in Rogue. So click the N.
Okay.
Yeah, we should be. Yeah, we're clear. We're clear. So we got all the way down here.
But we have to get over to. So is Odyssey maybe?
Possibly. Go ahead. Just try it. Well, just click the D and see if it works. Because Ronald says it's based on each letter. So if you just click the D,
it doesn't let you just click the D.
oh,
So I clicked it and I tried to do like OD and that didn't do anything. I tried to just do D, that didn't do anything.
all right. Let's full send. Do Odyssey.
We're gonna do Odyssey. Okay.
Yep. Because Isaac's saying it too.
There we go.
Okay. Sweet.
So that
So
gets us the key.
which unlocks the door. And how do
So
we get
now
out of
we've
that
got to
door?
get over to the door. Shadows? Could it be shadows?
Yeah, Isaac is saying shadows, and then Ronald is saying is question mark liberation because that's the next word that's in there. Oh, is Spectrum coming for us again?
Or
Yep, Spectrum coming for us again. She'll catch up eventually.
okay, so did somebody say shadows?
Yeah, somebody did say shadows. Isaac said shadows.
Okay.
We're waiting for you to catch up. The Spectrum came from
I'm
again.
not looking. Yeah, I'm not looking at the chat. So if the sound goes out, I don't know what's going on. So
yeah, they're saying shadows, and then directly after shadows, liberation.
Okay, there's shadows. Okay. Okay, so why are you not moving over, sir? Liberation.
And then
there we go. He's finally moving now.
There we go. And then through liberation there is so the R in liberation is brother, and then that symbol is hood, brotherhood.
Okay, so Brotherhood. Yeah, I've heard of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. That's one I have actually heard of.
And
okay, so
Freedom Cries, is that what that last one is?
Yeah, because all the icons are usually in the words. I haven't seen one where the icon is in a fake out word. So there we go. Yay!
Thank you, everyone, because we do not know the Assassin's Creed games. I knew Black Flag. I knew Black Flag definitely, and then Valhalla.
And I've heard of Brotherhood, but I would have also clicked on a lot of other bad words before I got the Brotherhood. So okay, now is the swap crossword.
Okay.
We like swap too.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Blank spaces? What is that?
Oh, that's just because this first one is a 3-letter word, so they blank out the first 2 ones. So this first one, Kilmer from 1995's Batman Forever, that is Val.
I'm glad you knew.
Of course I know. I know older movies. I don't know anything new.
I did not expect you to know anything about that movie. Okay, so let's look at the.
Okay, now Horse Daddy. I don't know what a male horse is.
Let's go to the next one. A buck.
I thought that was a deer.
You're right.
Okay, home of Mount Everest. Is that Tibet?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we still have 21 swaps left, so we can fight. Yeah, that's Tibet. I don't even look at how many swaps I have left because I just assume I'm going to get it right.
Yeah, if you only do the answers that you know, then you should lock it in pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and next stud is the horse daddy stud.
Okay, up here. Okay.
Yeah, swap that S real quick and see.
Oh, I could use that S that's already there, couldn't I? S.
Ooh.
Yeah, but that U should.
Oh, it should highlight. So don't do the T yet because if it doesn't highlight.
Could it be sire?
Oh, maybe.
How about we do this? Yes, I bet it's sire.
Okay. Yep,
There
Bird
we
came in with it as well.
Okay.
So we got that.
What parents say this place often is? A mess? I don't know.
That's one thing. Are we playing Black Card again? Black Card remote?
Okay. Oh, so the dancing man is in the right spot. So let's see what the
So
clue is
what's
for
the
that.
clue for that? Yeah. So we can figure out what that is
Aerobic.
supposed to be.
That's Just Dance. Aerobic
Oh,
Ubisoft video game. That's
Just
got to be
Dance.
Just Dance. You don't see that pop up on my screen, do you?
I do. New survey available.
Sorry.
Well, let's look at the vertical.
Yeah, let's look at the vertical clues.
Because I like just reading the clues.
Chill, harsh, mellow, stressful, etc.
Vibes. So what is Simu? What is Simu the answer for? Go back. 4 down. What is that?
Oh, we have to go ahead because it's 4 down. Okay, so the next one.
Okay.
What parents often ask you to give it? A rest.
But don't fill it in because I want to see the clues.
This one is 1983 album and song from David Bowie. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and
dance the blues. I know that song from Elite Beat Agents. That is what I know that song from.
Don't mention Elite Beat Agents because now I'm going to be sad.
They need to remake that game. It would not be hard. You could do it on the Switch.
You could do it on the iPad for that matter.
Yeah, but it's a Nintendo title.
It's a Nintendo title, so they could do it on the Switch. Yes,
it would be so easy.
Simu, he's the guy. I don't know how I didn't think of this, but he's the guy who starred in Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi actor, 2 friends. His first name is Simu. He was also in. He was one of the Kens in the Barbie movie.
I still haven't watched. I need to watch the Barbie movie.
I haven't seen the Barbie movie either, but I've seen him in the trailer. He was one of the Kens. And what else has he been in? He's been in some stuff, but I like him. He's very personable.
Is he the younger guy who has been getting? Did he get like some awards recently? Like what? Not Tony, Oscars or something?
I don't know.
Well, Ronald says that the answer for the last one is a mess, but what's that last clue?
This last clue: Cal Penn's Van Wilder, The Rise of
Taj is what that would be because it has to be A.
Yeah. I don't think I know that movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that. Okay, go ahead and switch them. I just like reading the clues.
Yeah, that's part of why I like doing the crosswords too. I like to see how clever they are with the clues and the answers. That's why I thought it would be fun to do these online.
Are there any more? Or is that all of them?
Yep, that was all of them. So, do we want to do
We want to try out the new crossword site?
We can do that.
Or did you want to play some board game arena?
Since we got crossword people in here, we can do another crossword.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to remove this for a second so we can stop looking at it.
So it's down for a cross.
Okay, let me see. Since we've got someone who has used this site before, maybe he can talk us through, or they can talk us through.
And
how it works.
Apparently the Hovercats has been finished while we were doing our little dailies. The Hovercats is done.
Oh no! Nesper finished that off while giving us clues about other stuff. Finished off the Hovercats.
So
Ronald put in a respectable showing as well.
It was just the two of them solving crosswords while we're like, "What's Assassin's Creed?"
That's us.
It says Ubisoft or one of your Nintenders.
Okay, the theme for the next Planet Crossword is Clubhouse Division. It is a moderate large. I'm throwing it back up there.
And then we will do yet another crossword.
Let's see. Although if they're going to work the crosswords in the back, we can do something else.
True.
So what do you want to do? Do we want to take a look at Puzzmo, or although I do like the idea of trying the down for a cross while we've got somebody in here who knows how to do it, just in case
Yeah, let's do that.
don't understand how to do it. Because like I said, I've looked at this site before and my brain just did not compute
Let's try it while we got help.
what to do with it. So do we want to be big, bad, and brave and try
No.
today's New York Times?
No, I'm a crossword baby. Give me an easy crossword.
Or we could do the LA Times. I don't know how hard the LA Times is. Although I've heard that USA Today is a little bit easier, so we can try the USA Today from yesterday.
Mother.
What?
Pick the USA Today. We're doing the USA Today. You're not going to go through and look at any more options. I'm narrowing down your options. We're doing the USA Today.
Okay. So, I have pulled it up.
Mm-hmm.
It has given me a weird random name. Let me add this.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, I might need to make this a little bit smaller.
A 2,000-piece puzzle, Ronald. How do you have the time? Ronald is out here finishing cardigans, even though we weren't supposed to start until Saturday, working on 2,000-piece puzzles, being in musicals, going to France, playing Beat Saber with me. Truly an international man of mystery.
Okay, I have made it small enough to see. Okay, I'm copying the link.
And I'm going to do this. We're going to drop the Hovercats banner because this is the main one that we're doing. We can scroll it later if we need to.
Okay. Here is the link for the crossword.
Okay.
I just put it in the chat.
Okay, so it should have gone to Twitch and YouTube. I'm going to see if I can open it up on my phone through Twitch.
Okay. Yes, we're going to run out of the Hovercast ones, but again, I figured let's just speed through them and give them all their data for their shady Bitcoin enterprise and then be done with them.
Is the link clickable on Twitch? I can only handle the Twitch from like the streaming side. And I don't stream on Twitch very often other than this that we are doing right now.
But if this down for a cross works okay, then maybe we will just stop giving Hovercats all our data.
Yeah, so they can use it to mine crypto. Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, I can see everybody's little squares. I can see where everybody's looking.
Okay. Oh Lord, this is so. Oh Lord. See, this would be better for me to see, but this is bad for y'all. So I shall.
It's not. No, this is just dark mode. Leave it just like this.
But isn't dark mode bad for everybody else to see?
No. There's a reason I put all of my apps in dark mode, Mother.
But that's just you. Normal people may not want to use dark mode.
Incorrect. Everybody uses dark mode. You're the only one that's weird. It's because you're
okay. Poll the chat if it's bad in this dark mode, which technically it's not dark mode. I have an app called High Contrast, which changes the contrast on certain things and makes them bigger and stuff, so I can see them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it doesn't change it for everybody else, so it's not going to change it in your game. It just changes it on the screen. So if it's causing you issues looking on the screen, because we might have people watch the VOD and stuff later. So if it causes issues on the screen, let us know and we'll switch it back. But it looks good to me. I'm going to do this. Okay. Hovercats felt easier on my phone. I'm going to do this one on my Pooper. Let me get that.
Okay,
line.
so with this one, we just click directly into the puzzle and put our answers?
Seems like it.
Okay, let's see.
.com/. beta / game / 5 3. Nope. Yes, 5 3 8 3 4 6 5 dash mask.
Oh, that's better. Okay, how does that look? Does that look okay on the screen? I just made the letters darker, but left it in
Yeah, that
light.
look. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry to give you guys my old lady thinking face, but I have to lean down to see these things. Unless I put the... There. I put you guys
Ooh,
up
let
on a...
me change my name.
I put you guys up on a box. Yeah, it's real easy to change your name in this one, unlike on Hovercats. Okay.
I gotta tilt
So...
my computer. Oh no, but then I look like that. I forgot that my camera's on my computer because I'm trying to tilt so that the letters are darker. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay, but
Oh,
this
and you can put a single letter in this one if you kind of know a single letter. That's nice.
that's the thing that I was asking. So it doesn't tell us if it's correct or not immediately. So what happens if I click the check button? Does that check it for everybody?
I don't know.
I don't either. This is our test one. While y'all are doing that, I'm gonna be clicking stuff. What happens if I click check? Oh, I can check square word or puzzle, so I can check my word. Do we get points away from checking? I'm gonna check my word.
I don't think this one really...
It checks for all. Okay.
I don't think this one really counts like who... Like Planet Crossword Hovercats gives you points.
Do me a favor. Click the little paint bucket at the top.
Okay, click the paint bucket.
There you go.
Oh, so that's showing who did what.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I'm the light blue, so I've done absolutely nothing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at all these options. Okay, I don't like that.
Well, I'm glad you're checking the options.
What does this do? Oh, I don't like that.
Okay.
Auto check. Okay, so auto check is on. I don't know how that affects. Extras, color attributions.
Okay.
And so auto check. Okay.
So what does auto check do?
It looks like it.
Will it make it red or will it?
I don't know. Put in a very wrong answer and see what it does.
Okay, 12 profit. Okay, I put in a very wrong answer. It has done nothing. So
yeah, it doesn't look well. I don't know. Let's see. I'm reading the
Mind Reader's Alleged Ability, ESP.
So I'm going to read the directions while you guys are filling this in so that we understand how this works and we don't have to keep getting Berg to tell us the answers. So click a cell once to enter an answer. Click that same cell again to switch between horizontal and vertical orientations. Click the clues to move the cursor directly to the cell for that answer. Hold down the shift key to enter multiple characters for rebus answers, REBUS.
Yeah, rebus, yeah.
What does that mean?
Sometimes you don't know until you run across it, but sometimes in a crossword puzzle, there is a answer to a clue that has more letters than will fit in the blocks. They do that.
Oh, so it's like 2 letters in the one block?
2 letters in one block, yeah.
Okay. I've seen that like one time. Okay, basic keyboard shortcuts. Shortcut letter and number, fill in the cell. Let's see. Period, toggle pencil mode on and off. Arrow keys, either move the cursor along the orientation or change orientation without moving the cursor. Spacebar, flip orientation between down and across. Delete or backspace, current cell. Ooh, we got the little thing.
Well, that was quick. We are crossword people.
Okay, like Just Dance would be a rebus. Okay, sweet. Let's see.
Oh, and if you scroll down, it tells you how many squares were filled by each person.
Nice.
I filled only 15. I do
I
not
filled 3
know. Oh,
squares.
okay. Oh, okay. Now I
Okay.
understand. Okay.
And so since we had auto check on, then that means it was checking it as we went. So we've gotten them all correctly. Are there ones that were not correct? Or I think the issue that I'm having is, what does it look like when you put in a wrong answer versus a right answer? Because it says it is checking automatically. How do I know if because like in Planet Crossword, you put in a wrong answer, it just will not fill in. So in this game, what does it look like if we put in a wrong answer? Is what I am trying to figure out. Would you like to generate a new puzzle and we try again?
Okay. That sounds fun.
That went pretty quickly. Figuring out what happens if you put in a wrong answer is the only thing that I need to figure out, and then we could just use this for the rest of the time. For all I'm concerned.
Okay, so how do I?
Well, there's the play again button at the top. Does that play the same puzzle again?
Okay, scroll up. So do I just go to?
Oh, thanks, Berg. Thanks for joining in. We do this every Friday, and we do crosswords. Like, we start the crossword at the beginning every single Friday. So if you want to join in, everybody's in a different time zone. I don't know anybody's time zone.
10
I know
a.m.
my time
Eastern.
zone, which is 10 a.m. Eastern. But yeah, we always got crosswords going on in the background. So if you want to hop in with us, feel free. Ooh, they crossword every Sunday if we're around. Sure. I do love a crossword. I usually work on Sundays, and then we have our family game night on Sundays. But if I could probably do some crosswords between family game night. I'm gonna throw your.
Oh, you won't play games with us, but you'll do crosswords with strangers. Okay.
I play games with you. And there was that while when Ronald was streaming on Sundays too, where we were playing the games and watching Ronald stream. Watching streams while playing games is hard, but filling in crossword answers while waiting for somebody to take their turn, a little easier.
Okay, whatever. So if I hit play again, no, that just says create new game link. So I just go back out to down for a cross and pick a different puzzle. Okay. So is this I'm wondering if this is a site where I'm supposed to like
log in somewhere.
Yeah, create your own account, because you know me, if there's an account to be created, I'm creating one.
Well, let's pull this off the screen.
But I do not.
You
see
can figure that out.
I do not see such a thing.
Oh, they say you can get rid of completed ones. So once we've done them, then you can mark it off so we don't end up doing it again by accident.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Untick the complete ones, and then it should get rid of ones that have been completed.
Oh, okay. So, where it says status. So I unclick ones that I've done. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so this site just knows it's me then.
Probably.
Okay, by my IP address or whatever. So what are we doing another? Are we doing another one on this site? Are we finishing the Planet Crossword one we started? What are we doing?
I mean, I don't have to be anywhere until 1 o'clock, so we could do more crosswords. It sounds like Berg is gonna be leaving, so we could. What do y'all do for family game on Sunday? Board games and something else? So family game night is like our private family game, but yeah, we do board game arena, which we're about to do today. Maybe we play board game arena on here sometimes too.
We can do some. Yeah, we can do some board game arena.
Yeah, you want to pull the site up so that we can show. But yeah, on Sunday we play our own personal family games, like through like a YouTube or Facebook chat or whatever. But yeah, we play board games on Board Game Arena, and we play board games on Board Game Arena here as well, and invite the chat to join in and everything. But Board Game Arena is super fun. If you're ever bored of crosswords on your Sunday, you could stream some board games.
Board game arena.
Ooh, let me pull up my board game arena. What are we gonna play?
Do you have something in mind that you want to play that is not PI, not Dice Hospital? And
all my favorite games.
What's the other one you'd like to torture me with?
Oh, Rising Tide or whatever it's called. I love that game. Okay, so let me do my favorite.
See, the problem is, viewers, that I always like to go for the new, and they like to go back to their old favorites because they take after their father.
If there's a game that I like, I would like to play it more than once. Hugo, we have played Hugo.
I like Hugo. I know it's a silly roll and move game, but I like Hugo. You want to play Hugo?
Is that in my? Did I have that in my favorites? I remember seeing the cover for that one. I don't remember. I play it or did you play it somebody else?
Hugo's the ghost game. You've played that game. We've played that game several times.
Oh, the one where you're trying to go through the house?
Well, thanks,
Or is that the one where we're turning on the lights?
Thanks, Berg. We are here 10 a.m. on
Fridays.
10 a.m.
Wednesdays,
Friday.
you want to just listen to us talk.
Yeah, if you just want to listen to us talk while you're getting dressed for work, we talk about yarn and movies and trashy romance novels on Wednesdays. But
yeah,
on Fridays,
if you're here for games, yeah,
we hit the crosswords.
Yeah, we can play Hugo. Why do I not remember what that game is?
Okay.
I thought I had. Oh, your microphone's turned away, so I don't know any of the words that you're saying.
I was trying not to chew in your ear, ma'am.
You're good. You were trying not to chew in my ear, but we're also saying words, so you have to pick one. Ronald says it's pretty terrible. It has a bad reputation on their stream. Well, we're about to play.
Yes, they always talk about it. They use Hugo as a threat, like you use PI as a threat for me.
We could like the way we kept saying, "Oh, we don't have very much time. Let's just play. This is a quick 11-minute game, like Ticket to Ride."
It's not that bad, Ronald. I mean,
one of these days we should play Ticket to Ride on stream.
If you just want to roll some dice and while you chat and finish off your coffee, it's not terrible.
I'm almost done with my favorite team.
Out of my I was gonna say out of my children, but whoever's
sound off in the chat if you want to play.
Exactly. Whoever's on stream that's not going to work, if you want to play Hugo.
Ronald, don't call me out. It's my tea. I'm the only one that's going to be drinking it, so I'm drinking from the jug. Why would I dirty up a glass?
Yes, I saw the messages, Ronald, that you guys were.
Oh, we had to put. I'll tell you about it while you're pulling everybody in. So Ronald says that he'll play. It's me. I have not heard from either of my siblings. So Chloe is busy editing, and Isaac is busy playing something. But yeah, we played
Beat Saber.
Yeah, we started with Beat Saber, and I picked my songs on hard because I know that I can play on hard. They went ahead and picked their songs on expert.
I'm going to start this game with 3 because they are not jumping in, so.
Okay, but I picked my songs on hard because I know I can play with hard. They're like, oh, let's do expert. And I'm like, okay, you're ready to watch me fuck this up. And I failed out of every single expert song. There was one song that I made it pretty far before I failed out, but most of the expert songs, I made it like the very beginning of the song, and it was like, and I'm like, oh, okay. But we have no fail on, so I can continue even though we have no fail on, so that if someone fails out, they can continue to play the game. It just doesn't it drops their score significantly because they failed out. But that was fun. I bought the Lizzo pack because I had a little bit of money sitting in my PayPal from a sale or something, and so I bought the Lizzo pack. It was Lizzo was no joke on Expert. It was harsh. But we also played, so Ari and I talked Ronald into playing another game with us. So on the meta quest, let me go
Accept. Yes, please accept.
It doesn't, I want it to give a full screen notification, not just this little corner notification, because I don't look in the corner of my screen. But we convinced Ronald. So on the meta quest, there is a thing called Meta Quest Horizons, which is like sort of like in Rec Room, how people can make their own rooms for you to go play games and stuff. It's similar to that, but it uses like, in MetaQuest, I use my Facebook avatar. So the avatar that you see whenever we're like doing, whenever I'm goofing around on Facebook Messenger chat or whatever, that's the avatar that I use, but it's my full body avatar. And that's the avatar that you see in MetaQuest Horizons. But there was a game that we were playing. Oh, timeout. Someone remind me how to play this game before I go off on a rant.
You need to place your people somewhere along the hallways there before we start rolling dice.
Okay.
Because when you see the arrow down on the left, when Hugo comes out, he's going to go down and across that bottom hallway first. So.
And what is our goal for this game again?
To have the lowest negative score.
Okay. To have the lowest
so
negative
like
score?
right now we're at 0. So try to stay as close to 0 as possible.
Okay. So do I want to go into those +3 rooms, or do I not want to go into the +3 rooms?
Yes, the +3 rooms are a very good place to go.
Okay, and let me place my other guests. I'm gonna place my other guests all over here. And then how do I go into the +3 rooms?
You have to have an exact roll that's going to get
and land on the door. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can't go until he comes out. Try to hide in the rooms to avoid him. Gotcha. Yeah, because I've only played this game like maybe twice, and that was months ago. Because I think the last time we played this game, did we play this game with Chris? It was forever.
I think so, yeah.
But anyway, so we convinced Ronald to play this game with us called Haunted High. Ari and I had played it individually, had played it by ourselves before, and we're like, oh, it'll be so much easier with a third person because we'll have an extra person. So in played this 20 times, I only won 3. Oh my lord. I have no hope then. But so in Haunted High, basically there are ghosts in the high school, and there are these like I cannot think of a better word other than growths that like appear on the wall. And you have this little contraption that you hold that has a screen readout, and it shows how much battery you have, and it shows where the little growths are. It also has a sensor that goes off whenever there's a ghost near you, because the ghosts will like get you to take out. And so it has a sensor that tells you that will like beep, beep, beep whenever the ghosts are near you. And then on the end of it, it has a flamethrower. So you have to go out to the different places in the school. So you start in the computer room.
Place your guess.
So you start in the computer room because that's your headquarters. And you are trying to go to like the principal's office, the study room, the library, blah, blah, blah. You're trying to go around the school to find where the ghosts are, like hallways and storage closets and stuff, to find where the ghosts are, and use your flamethrower to burn the, oh my goodness. Why do I not remember having this many pieces last time I played the game?
Because when you play with more people, you have less guests to place.
Okay. But you use your flamethrower to burn the like pustules on the growth, and that gets rid of it. But it absolutely is. But the thing is, you can hear when the ghosts are coming towards you, but you don't know like really which direction they're coming from. And so there's one person that stays in. There's one person that stays in the computer room, because in the computer room there's like a projector with a map up, and on the map you can see, it's like the Marauders map, where you can see all the people, like you can see the ghosts moving around, and then you can see the people, like your partners, moving around, and so you're trying to navigate them. So you'll tell them like, oh, go left down this hallway, and then you'll go straight and it should be right there, or like, oh, make a right, there's a ghost coming for you, blah blah blah. It was so funny, because the first time Ari and I had played it, it was just the two of us, and like you can only get rid of like 2 or 3 growths before your little handset, like the battery dies, and so you have to go back and charge it, and it's a timed thing, so you can't just sit and wait for it to recharge and then go out. You come in to charge your thing, and the next person like goes out, and you have to navigate them. Ronald got eaten by ghosts multiple times. Ronald lost all of his lives, because you have 3 lives. Ronald lost all of his lives. It was so funny, because Ronald was like trying to figure out, because Ari and I had played the game at least like 2 times before, and so we like sort of knew the map. Like we knew what the symbols were on the map. We knew where people were gonna show up. We knew like where we were gonna start at the very least, and like how to get sort of how to get through. Ari was very good. Ari like knew the rooms on the map. Like Ari could walk out of the door and is like, okay, I know where I am in the building, and like go directly to a room. I definitely needed some like coaching of people in the headset telling me like, oh, you need to turn right, you need to turn left, or whatever. But it was so funny. It ended up with so much like because what Ari and I didn't anticipate is that with a third person, yes, you can have 2 people out navigating and getting rid of these growths or whatever. But then that also means that the person in the computer room has to be able to navigate 2 different people and make sure that the people, and like pay attention to what's going on with both people. Oh no, what does this mean? Oops. Oh well. But it has to navigate 2 people at a time. And so there was a lot of like, go left. No, not you. You don't go left now. And people running into stuff. Yeah, Ronald. Yeah, Ari definitely multiple times was like, Ronald, you got to run to the principal's office. You got that, right? Ronald just starting the game. Because you can like see the map and kind of like imagine. Oh, my bad. Imagine if you're like going to a museum or something and you want to see the mummy. You can look on the map and see where the mummy is, but you've never been to this building before. So it would help if you have someone like guiding you to get to. Ooh, I would just tuck you in here so I don't have to worry about you for right now. But it would help if you had someone that was like guiding you, showing you where you are. But you can like sort of look at landmarks and figure it out. But imagine now that you were trying to go through that museum and there's a ghost coming after you to kill you. And they're like huge. They're giant. It was so fun. And then there was another game that we played that was less fun. Haunted High felt like more like a very like fleshed out game. Let me roll my eyes. Haunted High felt more like a very like fleshed out game where there's like mechanics and all that stuff. The other game that we played was like Spy School, which was like cute, but that was definitely a like you play it once and then you don't really need to play it again kind of game, because you're going through an obstacle course, and there's like 4 different levels to the obstacle course, and you're basically just navigating through, which like Ari was able to move with the slide mechanic, which is basically you press forward on your little D-pad or whatever, and it slides your character forward as if you're walking. Ronald and I couldn't use that because the slide notoriously will make a lot of people nauseous, because your brain looks like you're moving, but your body does not. Your body doesn't feel like you're moving, and so it'll like make you nauseous. So Ronald and I had to have on the ronald and I had to have on the teleport option, which is you put your stick forward and you see a little spot where you're going to teleport to, and then when you let it go, you teleport to that spot. And I think that just made the obstacle course like, it was fairly easy for the most part, as long as it was like working properly. But I feel like it wasn't as fun as if we had been able to do the slide thing. Also, there's only one obstacle course, so it doesn't like, there's no like, oh, we did this obstacle course, now we're going to do this. It's just like once. And so once you go through it, you know everything. So there's no, I don't know, it was like a one-time thing. So we're looking for more games that are like properly fleshed out games to be able to play. Because we looked at a couple ones, because Ari and I looked at a couple other ones. We played like a little like paddle golf game, and that one was okay. Ari brought up Survivor at the whenever we were getting ready to leave last time, and I'm like, that does sound fun, but also after the fact, thinking about it, I'm like, Survivor with 3 people sounds like it would go very fast. Because 2 people vote you off, bam, you're gone. So we are trying to find some more like fleshed out games to play, because it looks like, it feels like there's a lot of different like worlds, like MetaQuest worlds, but finding the good ones, because a lot of them are just like, go hang out at this place with your friends, which is cool, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for like a game to play with our friends.
Yeah.
There's one called Bad Roommates, which I want to try, that basically you have to have 4 people, which is why we haven't been able to play it yet, but it sounds like we might be getting a 4th person, possibly. Ari was talking to somebody. But you, does it automatically kick? No, it doesn't. Okay. You have to have 4 people to play, but basically you're in a house and you're like, you've been left a bunch of chores to do in the house. And so some of the people are like doing the chores, and then some of the other people are like undoing the chores. And so you're trying to compete to see who can win. Yeah, it sounds so fun. But we haven't been able to play because we have to have 4 people.
It makes me think a little bit of The Devil in the Details on Jackbox. Because remember, that was the one where we all had these tasks to do, but secretly some people were like not doing the task because you get extra points. Like you get points for the group. It's a cooperative game. You get points for the group, but you secretly get some points for yourself if you kind of sabotage the tasks that people were doing. That's what that makes me think of.
Is that the one that was like, we're all in a house and we're a family?
Yes.
Okay. Oops. We should play that again. If we could get Jackbox to work on the computer. I love Jackbox so much, and I don't get to play it nearly as often as I want to.
Well, I know we mentioned this on Wednesday, but I thought I would mention it again. Why is this not showing my library stuff? That's weird. I was trying to pull up I can't remember the name of the game, so I was trying to pull it up so I could remember the name of what I played on Sunday.
Roll.
I'm rolling. And we said we were going to mention the crochet along, so now it's as good a time as any while all we do is roll in this game.
Oh yeah, he's coming for me. I have no hope in this game. I was focused on talking about VR, and I was like, let me just move my people.
Okay, let's move you right here. But yeah, we're stop Swagbucks.
Ooh.
I rejoined Swagbucks because your father has been doing this thing. I thought he gave up on it, right? Somebody at work told him about one of these things where you like scan your receipts and then you earn points and then you get gift cards or whatever.
I have a thing. I have Fetch.
I think that's what your father's using. Is Fetch. And he had me sign up for it, but I was just so that he could get the referral thing, but I have never used it. And I think I took it off of my device. But this ghost is going to gonna get me. He's already got me once. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Why did we all get put back out of our rooms?
So
A new
we're
round begins.
yeah.
All
I'm
guests are moved in front of their rooms. Okay, that's just rude. I think because I've
okay.
got it. I just realized now that the clocks are not where I expect them to be. So we're playing the midnight variation, which means at the end of the round, it's midnight and they push you all back out into the hall. I forgot that.
Okay.
I because normally I play the regular because I play this. I don't know why because there's no skill involved in this game, but I play this on arena mode.
Hmm.
Choose a space for your person. I play this.
Oh, I thought I did. Oh, I don't know. Oh, and the third one. And the fourth one. I didn't realize I was doing all mine at once. Okay.
Yeah, I never played this midnight variation, so this is why I am now confused.
But we were talking about the crochet along. We were going to.
Okay, now you need to roll. So yes, crochet along. Um, it's funny to call it that because normally when you say crochet along, you on a video like this, you're calling for other people to join you, and it's
Hmm.
like, and there's points and prizes and stuff like that, and we're not doing all that. We're just saying that
Crochet alongs
we,
have
as
points and prizes.
some of them do, yeah. If
I
you
thought we were
like,
just
if they're
crocheting it
organized
together.
in if you organize them in a group like on Ravelry or whatever, sometimes they do prizes and stuff.
Oh.
And the Summer Olympics is coming up, and more than one group will have some sort of Ravelry Olympic type thing.
Hmm.
I know you watched the drama thing about how they got in trouble for using the name Ravelry Olympics or whatever.
Did
Um,
I? I don't remember seeing that. Was that made in the
what
moment?
made in the moment? Yeah, they
I
did. They
watched
did like a
their.
they did like a 2-part or 3-part drama video on Ravelry and the dramas they've gone through, and one of them was part of it was they got in trouble for one of the groups got in trouble for having like Ravelry Olympics or
I
whatever.
must have zoned out during the Olympics because I watched their rivalry video, but I don't remember anything about the Olympics. I must have zoned out.
Um, oh, I moved the wrong people. Darn it! What was I thinking? So yeah, basically we are going on a trip on September 1st. Technically, we're leaving on August 31st. So, and we have our outfits that we want to wear for the family picture. So, we want to start early this year instead of waiting until the last minute like we did last year. Um, and did it right before the trip, and we were crocheting while we were on the trip. So,
Yep. And Ari's
we
coming this
definitely,
year. He confirmed with me that he talked to you guys and got it locked in.
yep.
Ooh. Oh no, Ronald. Out here taking risks. But they called, and we had like a long conversation. I was like, Tyler, make sure that you, because Tyler was on the phone in the background. So I was like, Tyler, make sure if you're vaping, you don't vape in your room at all, or you'll be fined a couple $100. And make sure you bring. I was talking to Ari, and I was like, make sure you bring sunscreen for your white person. I'm bringing sunscreen for my white person.
And not only do y'all have white people, y'all have the whitest of the white people.
They're so pale. They're so pale. Um, and then I was telling them like because Tyler was like had it in his head for some reason that like they weren't going to feed us. Like you have to pay for the food, and I was like,
Oh
no,
God, there's
there
so
are
much food
buffets
on
and
that
stuff.
cruise.
Exactly. I was like, yeah, there are buffets and everything. You have to pay for like extra food. So like fancy food you have to pay for. And if you go to one of the fancy restaurants, you have to pay for that. But you don't have to pay for food. You do have to pay for soda though. Juice is free. You have to pay for soda. But you can, I explained to them that they can bring a like case of soda with them if they want to do that. What did I say? I said there's like a lot of stuff to do on the boat, and but to bring money for soda, bring money for coffee, bring money for like extraneous stuff. Like Wayne likes to go to the casino. Bring money for when we're getting off the boat because you need to be able to pay for like help pay for the ride to the beach and from the beach and all that stuff.
So you want to have cash for that kind of stuff.
Yes.
We got 3 months. We got 3 months to get them initiated in all the things that we usually do. But part of it is we do take a family picture.
Yeah, I told them if they want to be in the family picture, black and white. And I told them that for dinner, they need to have at least church clothes for dinner. Like they don't have to dress up, but they need to have at least church clothes
but
for
not
dinner. So
not like shorts and flip flops.
yes. So we'll see how that pans out because Ari, I know, has those clothes. Ari always keeps on him some like slacks and a button down. Tyler, not so much. So, but they've got 3 months to get something. And I told them if they want to be in the fancy picture, they have to have black and white because we take like official, like proper pictures with the photographer or whatever. So I went over everything. I got them caught up.
Well, if they have further questions, they can always ask us.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be so exciting.
But, so I have definitely decided to do the we're starting tomorrow. I've got my white yarn right in front of me. I have been working on the head wrap just because I wanted something to do in between before I jumped in, because I'm trying to stick to our goal and start on Saturday. So I wanted to just work on something in between while I was waiting. So I'm halfway through the head wrap. I know people say they get that done in an hour, but I just am not fast and my arms get tired. And
oh yeah,
so
it takes a hot minute.
I mean, how long did it take you to make one? Because
I didn't time it. I remember it did take me a while though, because just the nature of doing the mesh stitch, I have to like hold it differently, so it slows me down a good bit. And Ronald was saying in the chat, let's see, he knew an alcoholic, and her trick was to use an old Listerine bottle filled up with booze. Wow, yeah, but if they catch you,
a lot of people have all these tricks to sneak their booze on so they don't have to pay for booze.
But if they catch you, you're gonna be in so much trouble.
Ron says you and him are gonna get hugged in that corner.
Yeah, I gotta get out of there.
No place to hide.
Every man for himself.
So hopefully I will have a good bit of what's the word? Progress. To show on Wednesday. I've started using one of the tension rings, one that your brother bought me, because I told you I wasn't going to use them on the knitting anymore because they were messing me up. So I'm using them on the while I'm crocheting the head wrap, and it works pretty well because I don't have to hold my finger constantly up. I can just wrap it around the ring, and then I can hold my finger down so I don't get that. I mean, sometimes holding my finger up while I crochet does not bother me at all. And then there are some days where holding my finger up is very annoying. And I want to hold my finger down.
I want to get a tension ring, not for like the fact that I have to hold my finger up, but because I do a lot of crocheting and because I do crochet just ever so quickly, the yarn is constantly rubbing against my finger and it starts to irritate my hand. And so I want to get something
I
that
know a
pulls
lot
it
of
off of my skin so I'm not rubbing on my hand.
there are people who have I've heard people who have that issue. The yarn rubbing on me has it's very rarely that the yarn rubbing on me will bother me, and it's usually because it's a very rough yarn. Like um when I make dish
Ooh.
scrubbies and
Mm-hmm.
you make them out of a scrubby yarn, most of the scrubby yarns are annoying to me.
Tell me
So
why. This is a full sidebar. Tell me why I absolutely had a dream that I got 3 different kinds of scrubby yarn and I was making scrubby packs. I was making little circle scrubbies with like a loop on top so you could hang it somewhere. And I had a yellow one, a blue one, and then there's the one that's like the scrubby yarn mixed in with the cotton. And I made like a super scrubby yellow, a super scrubby blue, and then a circle like the cotton one. And I was selling them in a pack. And I had made like 100 of them. And I was selling them in a pack at the market. And then I woke up and I was so excited because I was like, oh, I've got all these scrubbies to sell. And I was like, no, it was a dream. Oh,
dream
so upset.
crocheting. Ronald, I didn't realize you couldn't kick people out of the room in this mode either. I was wondering how I managed to stay in those rooms. I think I don't know. I think I kind of like the other version better because I don't like being thrown back out into the hallway at the end of the round. So I don't think I would play it this way again. But where this is me, I don't. I just want to see where's my library.
Library of what?
I'm on the
Library
Steam
of games?
website and I'm
Oh,
trying to see my library
look to see if you got some backpack games.
just so that I could, because I can't remember the name of that game that I was playing. And since this is Friday and we're talking about games, I want to throw in what I
Mm.
was playing, but I can't. And I don't want to open up the Steam app. I thought I could go on the Steam site if I'm logged in and it would still show me. I don't want to go on the app. I need to get a cough drop. Your sister was nice enough to bring me cough drops. I need to go ahead and grab one because I'm still coughing.
Chloe, can you edit out every cough? But do like a hard jump cut. A hard jump cut every time.
You're so rude. Okay, I'll put you there. I thought if I went to the Steam website and I was logged in, that I could just look at my library from Steam. I could have sworn I could do that. But they must have changed their site or something because it does look slightly different and I cannot see.
I am still cold. I have my heater on. And it, like, Wayne must be cranking up the AC and it is counteracting my heater. Because I have my vent closed in here. I have my vent closed. My windows are closed, but I will, because I sit in the floor on the office in the office a lot,
no.
and like spread out yarn around me and stuff, and I can feel a breeze coming in. I need to get a pool noodle to stuff under my door because I can feel a breeze coming in under my door, like in that narrow window between the door and the carpet. I can feel a breeze coming into my room.
Yeah, I guess you need to get a pool noodle then.
In the meantime, I'm gonna roll my dice, and then I'm gonna
I can go look at my recent activity. I have been playing Technotopia.
Technotopia.
That's what I played on. I started out because I told you Sunday is now going to be my day that I try to go through all these demos and try some games and stuff. Okay, roll. And I pulled up
I'm gonna go block
Backpack
my door.
Hero.
Y'all holler at me if it's my turn. I can hear.
I was going to try the demo for Backpack Hero, but it said I needed a controller, and I don't do controllers. So, I mean, I could have, but I really didn't feel like trying to find a controller or borrow a controller from your sister. It's your turn, ma'am.
I'm back. I just had to go block my door.
And so, So I've been playing Technotopia. I joined the playtest for it, so it jumped me immediately in. I was
Nice.
waiting for some sort of like um survey or something after I played, but I didn't get anything like that, so I don't know. But it's one of those games that I'm seeing pop up a lot on the Let's Plays that I watch, which are games where you get like three cards and then you decide how to play the cards and then that does things
Mhm.
in the game.
Ronald says he has played Backpack Hero extensively and has not used a controller.
Well, the demo told me I had to do a controller. Maybe I'll take a look at it again and see and try to figure out how to get around that because sometimes I miss those things. As your brother would say, I am not a real gamer and I am an old and don't understand technology.
He also said, I'm not a real gamer, and that
Even
can't be true.
even though I'm the one who introduced all of you children to computers because your schools didn't even have computers very much at that time. So it was me, but I guess I have outlived my usefulness when it comes
You've
to
outlived your gamerness.
technology. So,
Get me out of here.
well, so far I have the lowest score, so I'm hoping I can hold on to it. But yeah, so Technotopia is one of those games where you they give you a card and basically you are an AI and
Hmm.
the game starts with your creator bringing you to life and you're an AI who is in the service of this city and you're supposed to be making the city better and you're supposed to be um there are four factions and you want to try to keep all the factions balanced. It's like public, elite, business, and I think the fourth one is military. And you want to try to keep them balanced by um, placing different types of buildings
Mm.
because each building belongs to a different kind of faction. You know, whether it's like a public service type building like a hospital or military building like the police force or
It's your turn, by the way.
it is. I'm going. Oh, I shouldn't have moved there. Darn it. Okay. Darn it.
Gotcha. You still won,
Well,
though.
I still won.
It was close.
It was close. It was close. But yeah, if we play this again, I need to remember not to set the midnight party. I have a bad habit of when we play games. Um,
You don't check what the settings are?
I have a bad yes. Yes, I have a bad habit. A game is as terrible
Not
as I
Ronald saying it's
remember.
yeah.
I don't find it terrible, but this is one of those times where I'm being very sexist. And you've heard me say this before and I try not to say it too often. But I have found, especially in these board gaming circles, that it seems like male players dislike luck-based games more than female players do.
Mm.
Every time I'm in a group with predominantly male players, it's very much um about
Skilled.
what am I trying to say? Yeah, it's very much
Skill.
about skill. Everybody gets together. Ronald has heard me say because I try not to say the sexist thing. So when I'm in the Heartboard Games feed, I or playing with the Heartboard Games group, I usually say this is very mathy mathy,
Mm.
because that seems to be what the male players, they start talking about. Well, the probability of, if I roll this and if I move this, then there's this many of this card and there's this
If the
many of this
word
card.
probability
So
is
that
coming out of your
means the
mouth,
probability is this, and my strategy is to do this because I know that there's this many cards left. I can't remember how many of each type of card is in a deck.
if you say the word
I can't
probability, you
remember the
lost me.
probability of sevens coming up in Can't Stop Express. I can't. That's too mathy, boy.
Yeah, Ronald says he loves like Can't Stop in dice games, but also enjoys Welcome to the Government. If I have the time to sit down and properly focus and learn a Welcome to the Government game, Welcome to the Government games can be pretty fun, but most of the time it is like coming at my face and no one knows how to play, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there is a part of me that wants to try to tackle some of these longer games that are on. While we're talking, I'm gonna take a look and see if there's anything new in alpha, because I'm just like that.
Yeah, I'm looking at my games and I've got something that I can suggest, but you can.
I want to try some of these longer games because some of them have themes that are interesting to me, and sometimes I want to try to dig my teeth into them. But the groups that really play the longer games are the same people who say things like probability, and it's like we just said, you say probability and I'm out.
Correct, Isaac. Isaac is correct in saying that you don't like planning. You don't like planning turns ahead. You want to be able to look at the board and make your turn. You don't like having to plan ahead for your turn.
Well, it's not that I don't like planning, is that it doesn't click with my brain. As much as I try to look at it and think, okay, if I do this, then in 2 turns, that means this is going to happen. My brain can't make that jump to in 2 turns, this is going to happen. I can only make the plan for what is in front of me right now. I have trouble thinking ahead to what might happen 3 turns from now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't look down those roads and say, if I do it this way, then this is what's going to happen. If I do it this way, this is what's going to happen. All I know is that I can possibly think, if I do this turn, then the very next turn, this is probably what's going to happen. But I can't think 2, 3, 4 turns ahead. I can possibly think to the next turn, maybe. And that's only if it's a 2-player game. If it's like 3 or more players, y'all are all going to be doing stuff that messes me up. I don't know. All I can do is take this turn and sit and hope that none of y'all make the move,
mess up the thing that you're trying to do,
or take the piece that I want when it comes back around to me. That's the only thing I can do. That's why I like
game you have up on the screen. What is Mini Road?
That's why I like games with luck. Oh, that's just the front screen. This is the new game that they've got up. I have no intention of trying that. That's a dungeon crawler game. Did you want to try another game?
Well, I'm looking at my games. I will list off some things and you tell me how you feel about these options. There is Super Mega Lucky Box. I love Super Mega Lucky Box.
You know, I always like Super Mega Lucky Box.
We've got a few people in the chat.
We did play Bacon. What did you? And I got the feeling nobody liked Bacon, but we played Bacon. What'd you say, Maya?
There's Just One, which is always fun. I don't know if we have enough people that are able to play right now for Just One. So I don't know about that. We could always do Ink and Gold. Let's see.
Ink and Gold feels like a party game to me.
Ink and Gold does feel like a party game. I like Ink and Gold. I swear I just saw one.
I thought we would try out this new game Slide, but you continue.
Slide?
Yes.
What is Slide?
Basically, you're gonna 16 cards are gonna be put out. At the end of 16 cards, you want to have the lowest numbers in your tableau,
Okay.
and you can pick a card, and it'll push other cards out of the way. Let me see if I've got a game in progress, so I'm gonna try to pull it up so you can see what it looks
Yeah.
like.
The only thing that would make me hesitate about that is that I have never played it, and I don't know if the people who will be playing it with us have played it.
Oh,
And I
it's
do have
new. It's new on the site, so I don't think any
okay,
of us have played it.
because I
Like I
have
said,
it out at one,
I have
and
a
I
game
will.
in progress, but I have it's
Mhm.
not finished yet.
Oh my goodness!
So like each of us have picked, basically we pick a card blindly from our tableau to put
Hmm.
out into this center section.
Hmm.
We've all put out our cards. So now put out a card. So then the cards all get flipped up. And now we get to pick a card. Okay, so it's
Hmm.
my turn to pick. So I would most likely pick this 3
Why?
because you're trying to get you at the end of the game, you want all your face up. The game ends when the cards are all face up in your
Uh huh.
tableau. And you want to have low cards
Okay.
because the person with the lowest score wins.
So you add all of the numbers up together.
Yes. So you want to
Okay.
have low cards. And so most likely I might as well do it now. So I'm gonna pick this 3. Oh, it doesn't go where I expected it to go. Darn.
Well, now what is this? Which
Okay,
way does it get
so
added up?
I can add it to either one of these places where the arrows are, but it's going to push the thing to the side. So I was hoping that I could put it below this 6 and push the 10 off. But I cannot do that.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to put it down here at the bottom. But see, I was wanting to push that 10 out, but
That's
I
an
didn't.
option.
But I didn't get a chance to do that because it's not. I don't fully understand where you get to put them when you pick the card,
Okay.
because this is one of those areas where um board game arena helping you play sometimes s-
Stops you
d-
from learning the rules.
thank you, delays you learning because you just follow what board game arena tells you to do.
Okay.
So
Isaac is saying you just slide it into the empty space. So you flip your card and put it in the middle, and that'll create an empty space, and you'll just be able to slide it into the empty space.
yes.
I would say let's try this game on Sunday, but since
Okay.
we have an out in like 40 minutes, let's play a game that we already know.
Okay.
New games are for Sunday only.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't realize that. So we'll have to keep that on the back burner slide to play on Sunday.
Also, Ronald says that Ink and Gold is in his top 10 games of all time, so we can play I Love Ink and Gold.
I noticed that. Well, see,
Isaac, are
you
you going to play
guys
Ink and Gold?
figured out these things. I thought Isaac was asleep by now.
He's been chatting basically the whole time, just in and out.
Do we want to play Ink and Gold? Is that what we're doing?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll start up Ink and Gold then.
Sound off if you are playing Ink and Gold.
You have until I get it pulled up. Let's see.
Sound off.
Is there anything I need to see? There's no settings I need to set, so this is what ruins me for other games. I forget to slow down and look.
Just because you're like, I don't have to do anything. Ronald
Yeah.
says he will if we need another player. Well, so far it'll be just the 3 of us. I have not heard a sound off from either of my siblings. Is Chloe even awake? Chloe
I
has
don't
literally
know.
chatted a single thing. Chloe put one single chat, and that was at the very beginning. Isaac says he'll play, so put Isaac in.
Chloe's probably watching TV, so
She always
Okay,
watches
here.
other streams and doesn't watch ours.
I know it's so sad.
We are a disappointment to her. I was going through looking at some of our older videos because I was going to pull some like clips and turn them into shorts so we can have just like more stuff up on the page. I was pulling shorts because I was just like in a working on stuff mood or whatever. And you can only do 15 seconds, but the way that we talk, it spreads out over a period of time. And so I was like, oh, let me like cut some stuff and like cut a middle section to like piece together the conversation so it makes sense. But it like, you can't do that in YouTube. So I would need to download the video, but it won't, even when I'm logged in as you, like, because I'm a moderator on your page or whatever, even when I go in as you, it won't let me download the video unless I have YouTube Premium or whatever. And I'm like, but it's our video. Why can't I download it? It makes no sense. Are you able to download videos?
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Because I have CapCut and I could just edit the video with CapCut. And I could just like screenshot it, but I don't want to do that. I want to just do it the easy way.
Because you know me, I'm just the talent. I don't want to edit anything. I don't want to promote anything. I just show up and do the thing.
I was gonna make some shorts at least.
Okay, Isaac, if you're gonna play, I sent you an invitation.
Accept your invite.
Yeah, I was thinking about making shorts as well. But I was gonna just make some shorts from scratch because I don't want to edit anything.
Oh, I was gonna pull some from our videos because we have some clippable moments.
Because you are smart. You are learned.
If I was smart, I would have figured out how to do it a long time ago.
Okay, come on, Isaac. There
you
go to game.
So we're going all the way through the pyramid, right, Isaac?
Oh, Lord, they're crazy.
No turning back.
Sure, I'll explore.
Onward and upward.
Onward and upward. That's us. Onward and upward.
More gems for everyone. Onward and upward.
Onward and upward.
Oh, this game moves so fast when everyone's paying attention.
This is Gem
Did Isaac
City.
Already turn around? Did Isaac already turn back? Is that the turn back card?
He already turned back. Yes, he did.
Isaac, onward and upward. Isaac, what happened?
He did not want to take a chance.
I just put onward and upward in the chat. Isaac, we hadn't even encountered an obstacle. Why did you turn back? Oh my goodness.
Onward and upward.
No mummy. Is that a mummy?
That's a mummy.
Zombie?
That's a mummy.
Misclick, right, Isaac? Onward and upward.
Onward and upward. Oh, Ronald went back too. You went back too, just me?
Well, I'm not scared of lava and zombies, but avalanches, they really get me, you know?
I might as well return to camp then. Hold on to my few little gems.
Just starting off with a rock slide. Onward and upward.
Onward and upward.
We need some adventuring music. I'm gonna go off Rand. I'm gonna change our music. I can't use the rock music. That's our leaving music. What's night driving?
Upward.
Onward and upward.
Onward and upward. Gotta get that bag.
What's into space?
Gotta get that bag. Onward and upward.
Onward and upward. Ooh, spiders.
Ooh, spiders.
But I ain't afraid of spiders. I brought my bug spray. Onward and upward. Nothing is the only fun bopping music is the rock music, and that's our leaving music. I need to go find.
Because you don't want music to distract from your situation.
I'm just going back to normal music. But what if you want like a little bit of a bop? Who turned Ronald? Ronald, onward and upward, Ronald. Ronald turned back.
I turned back too, ma'am.
Mother. Oh, shame. And you missed the idol.
Oh,
See, that's
I
what
missed
happens.
the idol. Oh,
We're going onward and upward, right, Isaac? Oh. Onward and upward. Onward and upward.
Onward and upward.
Isaac, don't abandon me.
Be brave.
Be brave, Isaac. Don't abandon me. See, we're getting so much stuff, Isaac. We just had to keep going. Keep going. I hope you're enjoying the cavern, Isaac.
Did you steal that idol?
I did.
Ooh,
But
13.
now it's a new day.
Onward and upward.
We've reached a new temple, and we're just gonna keep going onward.
And
And
upward.
you know what? Even upward. Sorry, Isaac. You call me a traitor. Let's just keep going onward. We are at this point. We are seasoned explorers. We can make it through.
Onward and upward.
Nothing to be concerned about.
See, Ronald,
That's
you're
fine.
getting a peek into what game night is like for us if just with the family.
Game night for us is a lot of onward and upward.
And, calling each other traitors.
We've seen them before. Onward.
And upward. Oh,
This is so much better than like every other time that we played this game. Because so
This
many
is
times
true.
we'll play this game and it'll start off like gems, hazard, hazard, hazard.
I know this has been a gem-filled round of this game.
See, Isaac, you turned back too soon. You got too scared. If you had continued upward and onward even, you would have gotten so many
Onward
gems.
and upward.
I ain't afraid of no lava. And look at what happened, because I wasn't afraid of the lava.
I don't know. This is getting kind of hazardous.
We have had exactly 2 hazards. Exactly 2 hazards.
Onward and upward. I'm going to try one more time.
Have fun.
Meanwhile, you've turned back. Meanwhile, you have turned back. The rudeness. The rudeness.
I just said he turned back so early because I traumatized him, leaving him before. No!
I missed the idol, and now Ronald's gonna get it for himself. Oh,
Ronald.
no.
Ronald was the
Ronald
only
gets
one.
the idol for himself.
The bravest explorer.
The bravest explorer. That's our international man of mystery.
He knows. He knows when to keep exploring. He knows when to turn back.
I don't normally drink a second cup of coffee these days, but I feel like I want a second cup of coffee.
I want a first cup of coffee. I have not had any coffee today. I'm gonna go grab a cheap or else onward and upward, am I right?
Onward and upward.
Getting that idol. Just wait. They're gonna play Ink and Gold on their stream, and Ronald's gonna be like onward and upward, and everybody else is gonna be like, what?
What?
What are you talking about?
Onward and upward. That's us. Ooh.
How you say onward and upward? That was a terrible French accent.
I'm gonna take a chance. Ronald decided not to take a chance.
Abandoned. You afraid of snakes,
man.
Ronald?
Should I?
I ain't afraid of no snake.
I'm gonna try because I have no idols or anything else. Ah, darn it!
No!
Darn it!
That was the last round, right? How did we do?
No, this is the last round.
This is the last round. Okay. It's once the last card is flipped over. Okay.
Okay.
Starting off with the snake.
Darn it.
I mean, they gotta protect the temple. You just gotta move past it.
So you say.
You gotta move past the traps. They want to make sure. Clearly, if it's starting off with a hazard, that means there's really good stuff in there.
Every time
That's
we
how it
play this
works.
game, I keep thinking to myself that I need to go out in the garage and find my physical copy of this game.
Yeah, we can play it on the cruise.
Because we have this game from when it was called Diamante.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't feel like I would have given it away.
It's probably somewhere out there.
I just don't know where it is. Onward and upward.
Onward. Upward. We've had exactly one hazard.
Onward and upward. Come on. Me and this trackpad.
We are striking gold right now. I mean, not literally, there's not an idol, but like, we're making some mad money. We found the good one. We explored all the other temples. We just had to find the good temple. We found the good one.
All the other temples were pretty good.
Isaac! That's what you get. Abandoned us in our prime. And immediately an idol.
Oh, Lord. Oh, man.
Bro, we've had one hazard. I am nervous. Mother! Abandoned.
I had to.
It's just
I
you and me,
had
Ronald.
to.
I've been abandoned
I
by
was
my family. My brother left. My mother left.
These hazards. We had too many gems in a row. I was worried that a snake was going to come up.
Nah. Onward. I've been abandoned by everyone. That's what you get. I have been abandoned by everyone and I'm taking this idol.
So we all got idols. Well, no, we didn't all get idols, did we? No, Isaac didn't get an idol.
Did Isaac get an idol? I thought he did.
No. You won because you got 2 idols. Barely, though.
This is
because
my
Ronald was
first
right
victory
on
in this
your
game.
heel.
This is my first time winning this game. I've got a first victory.
I'm not surprised.
I'm usually so bad at this game because we keep saying onward and upward, and then I just run into all the hazards.
Well, because this game is pure luck. 59 plays on BGA. I think the physical version of this game, I think we played once, maybe twice. Because the physical version had little cards that you set up so you don't see how much money people are bagging or whatever. And I think we started veering toward card games because any kind of board game that had any kind of setup was too much of a hassle.
Yeah.
Because we used to have,
easy.
what was that one? 13 Dead End Lane or
13 Dead End Drive?
Yeah. That one, which I got really lucky, got that for like $10 at like a Big Lots or something, not realizing that it's usually a more expensive game. And I thought it was a fun game, but that was not a game.
I like that game. It did just take some setup.
It took some setup, and we bought that when there were young children in the house. Y'all were like middle school age or whatever, and everybody was like, it was part playing and part joking and laughing and blah blah blah, which is fine, but the game never moved on. And after all of that setup, you kind of want the game to move on.
Yeah.
And everybody was too used to joking and pushing and everything at the table. There was more rules involved in that game than young children are used to. Young children are used to like a Monopoly type game or Trouble where you just roll the dice and move your piece. And there was other
Mhm.
stuff involved in that game, and we couldn't get anybody. I just remember the last time I played that we couldn't get the group of kids sitting at that table to focus enough
Yeah.
to understand how to play the game. Even though it's technically supposed to be a kid's game, if you look at the art on it and everything, you would think it's a kid's game, but the rules of it and everything, I
Yeah,
think
because
you
there was a
need
lot of like secret rooms, and you could go to this room, which takes you to this room, and you're trying to do this and that, and yeah.
yeah, I think you need to be older than what you were to understand how to play that game. So,
You gonna
so
go take the rest of your turns?
are we wrapping up? You said you need to get people or take people, or what are you doing?
Yeah, it's 12:40, and I mean, unless you can think of a quick 20-minute game, we could always play Ticket to Ride.
Or we can play Can't Stop. That's just
Remind me
rolling
which
dice.
one. Remind me which one is Can't Stop.
Can't Stop is the diamond shaped one. It's the mountain where you roll the dice and you're trying to get up. The first person up 3 tracks wins.
Sure.
You're just so drawing a blank on that one. Does it look familiar now?
No, it doesn't look familiar at all. You must have played it with somebody else. It wasn't me.
I feel like I just recently played it with. I played it with V. That's what it was. Played it with V.
It was not
Because it was V's first time playing, and they still have the demo embedded in that game to where if you've never played it before, it walks you through the game right while you're playing it. Because that used to be the game that when you first joined BGA, they made you play the game to learn how to use the website. And so part of that is still embedded in the game. So if you've never played it before, it will walk you through it.
I didn't know that was a thing. Sure. Yeah.
You want to play, Ronald? He's saying yes because he likes it, but is he saying yes that he wants to play it?
Also, is Isaac or is Chloe awake? So Ronald says yes, please.
I don't know.
Isaac or Chloe?
Anybody?
Or anyone else?
Isaac, are you playing? Or is he still downstairs playing Rocket League? I'm loud, so I know he can hear me downstairs in the living room.
We'll give it a sec. Isaac says he'll play.
I'm trying to give it a sec.
He says he'll
Okay. I shall send out invitations.
While you're doing that, even though it's not Wednesday, isn't it so cute?
I'll take your word for it because I cannot see the screen. What are you showing?
It's a jellyfish.
Aren't jellyfish rather popular among the stuffy makers?
I think so. I really like the size of this jellyfish, and I used my Pride yarn.
Invitations have been sent.
Pride yarn. And I used a little clear tie to make it look like it's floating.
Adorable.
Right?
Adorable. Yes.
That
looks like
it's magic.
It looks like it would make a good thing for people who like to hang stuff from their rearview mirror in their car.
Rearview mirrors, yeah. That's why I made the hang the size, because I was gonna make it smaller, but I made it a decent size because this is also a stretch cord. So you could stretch it over your rear view. And
yeah, we played Stop 4-player when we introduced my daughter's partner to the game. Beginners may choose to activate the tutorial. So Maya, you can activate the tutorial. Are you going to activate the tutorial?
Yep. I'm going through it right now. Can't Stop is a mountain dice climbing game. To win, you must be the first player or a alpinist climbing the mountain to reach the top of the 3 of these columns, numbered from 2 to 12.
I'm pushing my
You
luck.
roll 4 dice during your turn. And you arrange the 4 dice to 2 pairs. The sum of one pair of dice gives you a column number. The sum of the other dice also gives you a column number. You may choose how to arrange your 4 dice in pairs.
I am pushing my luck.
Then you progress up these columns using black tokens.
I am going to stop pushing my luck.
Again, however, if you are unable to progress, I gotta increase the size on this. However, if you're unable to progress on at least one column, your turn ends and you lose all of your progress from this turn. Okay. When you pass, black tokens are replaced by your color tokens. On your next turn, you'll start climbing again from these saved positions. Oh, okay, sweet.
So I've already taken my turn, so it should show that it's your turn now.
I see this. Let's do that. Continue. Ooh, okay. So I
think V really liked this game, so we'll probably play it again on Sunday.
So I can keep pressing my luck and keep trying to go higher, but if I hit a turn where I can't do anything.
Yeah, if you like right now you're on the 6, 8, and 12. If you don't roll a 6, 8, or 12 this time, then you're out and you lose your spot.
Okay, I'm gonna stop them. That is prudent and wise, says the tutorial. Oh, tutorial, you don't know me. I'm a press my luck until I make no moves kind of person.
And Ronald pressed his luck and is out.
Bad luck.
And now when it comes back around to your turn again, you can continue moving on the 6, 8, and 12, or you can place your dice on new ones.
Okay.
But you still only get to place on 3 spots at a time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, where am I? Okay, let's do this. Do the 6 and 4. I'm going to continue. So see, I placed 1 on one of my 6s, but I also opened up a 4. So now I still only have 1 more I can play. I can't just play 3 new ones plus the 3 that I already had, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, so now I got to pick it. Do I want to do a 2 or a 5? 2s are shorter, but the 2 doesn't come up as often as a 7 would. That's why the 7 is longer. I'm going to take a chance and go with the 2. And let's continue. Ooh, 6. Up 1 more. Push my luck one more time? Sure.
Pushing your luck.
I am going to stop there.
Okay. So what do I have already? I'm red. So I have 6. I have 8. And then the other one is 3 and 11. I'm going to do my 8 and my 6. Let's keep going up. And then continue. Let's do 8 and 7. Continue. 8 and 6. Continue. 8 and 6. Continue. 6. Now stop.
Very good.
Press my luck. We're going to have to make it to the top of 3 towers.
Ronald is having a bad run of luck here. Ronald is not on the mountain yet.
Ronald's not climbing the mountain. Ronald kept getting got by Hugo. It's a rough time to be Ronald right now.
When did you switch back to our original music? I thought you moved on to different music for Ink and
I
Go.
tried going on different music, but the different music was boring. So I went back to our music.
It did not. I need to give Chloe back her bag of cough drops.
Appease me.
After we get done with this stream, I think I am going to have to take
Oh, so now that
Shit.
Isaac has reached 10, no one can roll 10 anymore.
Right. Right.
I didn't realize.
Yep, he has finished that. He has finished that path, so no one else can use that path now. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this 4 and 4. Continue. Shoot, I'm gonna take the 8 and 7. Continue. I'm gonna take the 4. I'm pushing my luck. Continue. Ah, darn it.
I need to tell Ari and Tyler to bring money for bingo on the cruise.
Oh, Lord. Oh, that's the other thing that I was going to tell you when I got sidetracked. We were talking about fetch. So your father has, I thought he had given up on that. So he has actually gotten several gift cards through the fetch thing. So that made me start thinking about, well, maybe I should get, because I don't mind doing a survey. I'm a girl who loves a survey. And I had Swagbuck for a while when it first came out, and I didn't really do much with it. And I decided to go back to Swagbucks. I had to open up a new account because I couldn't remember the email from my old account to get into it. But I don't think I had that many Swagbucks anyway. They've added a bunch of stuff to Swagbucks, because it used to be just surveys or like shopping points type thing, which that's part of why I didn't earn much on Swagbucks. But now they've added a thing where you can download mobile games and play the mobile games for 30 days and get a certain amount of Swagbucks, like a good amount, like 5,000 Swagbucks or something to turn.
Do you have to actively play the game or just have it on your phone?
No, you actively play the game, but they're games that I would play anyway.
Oh, okay. So that sounds perfect for you.
Yeah, so like there's a merge game. I love me a merge game. I'm still playing Merge Mansion. And how many years have I had this on my phone?
Wild.
And I play Merge Mansion at least 3 times a week. There was a period where I was playing it every day, but now I play it at least 3 times a week.
Isaac, you can't.
And oh no,
Isaac, you can't.
He's so close to that 7. Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Isaac said we're still playing Ink and Gold, right? Onward and upward.
7. Okay, continue. I said continue, trackpad. Okay. 6.
Don't you have an individual mouse?
Continue. I have one that I could hook up, but I usually don't bring it in here. But
maybe you should if your trackpad is rejecting you.
Come on, 2 and 6. Ooh, I'm gonna push my luck one more time. No 2s. Darn it. Okay. 7. Try one more time. Push my luck. Come on.
Isaac said he was saving all of his luck for this.
2. Okay, stop. So I at least got the 2. So I've got a path. Isaac's got a path.
Let's do that 7 and 12.
But yeah, there was a merge game that I had already seen ads for that looked kind of cute. I
Push
mean,
for
they all do the
luck.
same thing. It's just sometimes I want to play something different with different graphics on it. The story is really bad. English is not their first language. It was that game that I showed you where the ex-boyfriend looked hella evil
Mm-hmm.
and he was doing that weird laugh animation.
Yes.
He looked bad. That's the game that I'm playing. But it's like,
Okay.
you get to level 3, you get 1,000 swag bucks. You get to level 6, you get 1,000 more. You get to level 10, you get,
Okay.
and they got some thrown in there where if you buy a pack with real money, then you get more swag bucks. And I'm like, I am not buying. So what I'm trying to do right now is that I finished the first 2 levels, so I already got the swag bucks for those. But
Mhm.
then there's another level that's like, buy this $10 pack and you'll get this many swag bucks. And I'm wondering if it's going to stop me there or if it's going to let me go past that one to the next free level.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Mm.
Because
Oh,
if it stops me there, then that's where I stop playing the game, even though the game
too
is
late,
not
Isaac.
enjoyable.
Isaac said, "Stay away from my 7," and Ronald caught it. Stole it.
Well, Ronald needed to get on the board eventually, so
True. I mean, no. You have one. I was gonna say you're the
I have
only one that
one.
doesn't have one, but you got 2.
I got the shortest one, but I got one. But technically, that's one of the hardest ones to get because least probability, according to the Matthew ones.
The probability of rolling a 2 in this
So
rolling
I signed
machine.
up for swag bucks, but before that, for some reason, I felt the need to try one of these play games for cash apps because
Mhm.
the Japanese landlord game that I am still playing.
You're still playing that game?
Yes, it keeps reminding me to. It's just a quick. I don't put as much time into it as I did before, but it is a quick. I'm gonna try 8-8.
Isaac, you better stay away from my 12.
It is a quick. I open it up, collect my money, and move on type
Mm-hmm.
game because I like the art. The art amuses me. So
We are
that's
running
why
out of time. I have to go at
playing
1.
it.
So we
Okay.
got a little bit of time. That was Ronald saying it. I'm gonna turn on our We're Leaving music because we got 4 minutes. So let's remind ourselves.
Okay, continue. Okay, 9. So yeah, I downloaded one of those like solitaire cash or whatever. I tried Blackout Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
They all feel very sketchy.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting rid of those, and so now I am stuck on. I'm gonna try one more time.
Is she going all the way to the top?
Ooh, I'm gonna push it one more time. One more time. Shoot. I'm gonna stop right here. So I downloaded World Winner because it's one app that has several games in it, including a bingo style game and some solitaire games and stuff. You can't earn real money, and what was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, it's like brand name. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's got license for like Hasbro games and Milton Bradley games. It's not, and it's associated with Game Show Network. So it's not just, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not just this schlocky solitaire clash. I don't know if you've ever seen the ads for some of these solitaire games, but the crappy drop get you to watch.
Yes. I was trying to steal that 8, but I didn't trust it.
Like the one that you watched already. Am I talking to myself?
No, you're caught
Have
in
I
the
lost you
spectrum
again?
net. You're caught in the spectrum net.
Okay.
Ooh, I think we synced up again. So you said the solitaire games are like the drama that you got me to watch.
Yeah. But if you've seen the ads for, you know how the drama box thing that I had you watch, how cheesy the acting and everything is in
Yes.
some of those, in the writing. Yeah, the ads for some of those solitaire and bingo apps, especially the solitaire ones, are that bad.
Ooh.
It's like those drama shows. The ads are that bad. So it
Oh
just makes
no.
me, the ads are so bad that it just not makes me not trust that the app would give me any money if I won money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. No, and the 8 is gone. All that
Yes,
time
the 8
wasted.
is gone. So I've got 2. Does anybody else have 2?
Nope.
I've got 2 paths. Oh, so I'm the only one with 2 paths. Okay, cool. Cool. But yeah, so
no.
Even though it's still gambling, although they call them skill-based money games, it's gambling. Even though it's still gambling, it does have the smack of respectability, because they've got like an official Wheel of Fortune game. They've got an official Bejeweled game.
Yeah. So having the license makes it feel a little better.
Yeah, it's got an official Scrabble game, an official Boggle, and Yahtzee.
Mm.
So it doesn't feel. They've got I think they've got a thing where you can win Monopoly. Oh no, that's with Swag Bucks. You can win Swag Bucks playing Monopoly Go, which I know is one of Tyler's favorites.
Oh, yeah.
I could not get into that game, but I would try it if I'm going to get some Swag Bucks from it.
I looked at it. It was not my vibe. I like the fetch though, because I just scan my receipts, and depending on what's on the receipt, so like Twix gives you extra like points or whatever for fetch, and Twix is like my favorite candy bar, so I buy it like every other day, and so I get extra points for that. And then I also, no one tell the fetch people, anytime people don't want their receipts at work, then I just set all the receipts to the side and scan all of the not wanted receipts at work and get extra points from that. I only get 25 points per receipt, because at the store that I work at, they don't have anything that they want on fetch, because they want you to buy certain like Twix and certain like brands or whatever.
Yeah.
So we don't have any of those brands at my job, but for every receipt that you scan, even if it doesn't have what they want on it, then you get 25 points. So I am part of the way towards, I guess I'll do this one. Okay, let's do that. But I'm part of the way towards, I'm trying to save up for an Amazon gift card. Wow, you're really giving me one option here.
So yeah, World Winner right now has a promotion going where if this is your first time joining up, if you put 5 of your real world dollars in there, they will give you $50 of bonus cash, which basically you can't cash that money out, but you can use it to join the cash games instead of the practice tournaments. So I'm thinking about throwing $5 in there just to spend the $50 worth of bonus cash to play games, and then if I win money, I win. If I don't, I don't. I have fun playing the practice games. That's another reason why I picked World Winner over these little solitaire Clash, blackout bingo, whatever, because there's several games in one app, and I enjoy several of the games, and the games are unique. They're not like a lot of the other games that I have tried to play on, because I mean, like, they have Boggle and stuff, which I've played before, but they also have Lotteria Fantastica. Which is basically kind of like a Mexican bingo, but it's been around for 100 years.
Oh, Isaac took it.
Isaac! And we hardly ever play this game, and you got it.
He stole it. He stole my 12.
He stole it. Well, that was fun.
GG's.
GG. 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 That was.
He did back into 2 corner, Ronald. We stole it. It scrolled all the way back up to your comment earlier, but Isaac really locked us in. So this has been the Friday Gaming Klatsch.
Have a great weekend and kick off to Pride Month and kick off to the crochet along.
Yes, I have my yarn.
Yay!
Hopefully I will start soon because I have 2 markets this weekend. I didn't mention that before. I have a market on Saturday. I got in for every Fae Nectar market this month. So every single Saturday I'm at Fae Nectar, and then I've got the BIPOC market on Sunday and a birthday party coming up. So I got stuff locked in.
And I didn't really mention it because this is kind of a family crochet along, but the deadline I've set in my mind, yeah, you have your yarn ready. You keep making that joke, Isaac, but I'm going to come down there and put a crochet hook in your hand one of these days.
You'll figure it out.
My deadline I put in my brain is August 31st because, or actually August 30th, because I want to be able to pack the sweater in my bag, and we're leaving the 31st. I do not want to be crocheting on this sweater on the cruise. I will bring crochet on the cruise, but not this sweater.
Not the sweater, yeah. So anybody watching the VODs after the fact, if you want to join the crochet along, it is 2024. If you want to join the crochet along, go ahead and join at any point. Let us know what you're doing, and you have until August 30th.
We're crocheting wearables, but you know, you crochet what you want and you tell us about it. You tell us about it and see what we get done. It's just what can we get done by August 30th? How about that?
Yeah. We'll do a big show off. Take pictures of all your stuff. All right. I gotta go. It's been nice hanging. Thank you to everybody who joined. We have a new crossword site now, so we'll be doing more crosswords, which is awesome, and not putting in more effort for crypto, I guess, is how crypto works. I don't know how crypto works. Have a good weekend. Bye. Happy Pride.
If you like us, if you subscribe, subscribe. If you want to hear more about this, hit the notification button. We will be back here talking about yarn and trashy romance novels and black and white detective series on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Peace. Peace out.
I need coffee.